Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Mic, check. Messing with Crypto Mike right quick right there. If you're familiar with Crypto Mike. Is this thing on? How he starts every show. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing wonderful today. If you're like me, you are. Thursday, 11/19. I've been waiting 3 years for today to be able to sit here and feel this good. So, a lot of pain, a lot of waiting, a lot of loyalty to Bitcoin, right? And yeah, you can only imagine where we're gonna go from here. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. Let's get into it. We got some plays going on. I got a new strategy that we can throw in the mix to help us make even more money. So, make sure the stream's looking clear and complete. Everything looks good. Yep. I was checking my computer. I thought my volume was off. Why? Why would you do that? Okay. So, first thing I want to do is I want to obviously look at Bitcoin. First thing we do every morning. We're going to look at Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, and we're going to look at total too and total. And we're going to get into it. What are those 5 things and why do we start the morning with those? Well, it gives you the best, basically weather. I'm like a weather channel for the cryptocurrency space. And this is basically a nice place for you to get all your news in one spot. And what will help you trade altcoins and make money is altcoins will make moves against Bitcoin in the next few days and today. So if you want to make money, you want to trade altcoins against Bitcoin. You also maybe want to know when Bitcoin makes a move. All these things combine into one, and you need to watch Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, total, and total too. This gives you a whole picture of the market, and it takes an expert some time to understand this. So, without further ado, let's get into the show. I also have something really cool to show you. I'm going to hide it, but if you stay till the end of the show, I'm going to give you a new trading strategy that seems to be working very well and will be really nice to add to our repertoire. So stay tuned for that. If you want a new trading strategy, if you're excited for that, stay tuned to the end of the live stream. I will be giving you a new trading strategy that I've been back testing, looking at, and it looks pretty awesome. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it can be really good to add to what's going on. Okay. Uni looks like it may want to break out for a bit of a scalp right here. You can see that we're in a falling wedge. Trading is just getting hot already. The morning started hot, you know. All markets on full tilt today. Vaccine talk, people, you know, they're just all markets on full tilt. Money's flowing. They're pumping money into the stock market like you wouldn't believe. Guys are selling those stocks, using that money, and they're getting into crypto. They're smart. People are circumventing the money pumping now, and they're going to take the money pumps. If you would put your $1,200 stimulus into Bitcoin, you'd have $3,000 right now. I'm just saying. So Bitcoin has taken care of you in this time. Bitcoin has taken care of me in this time, as I have not worked in a long time. This is my form of revenue, is crypto trading. So without this, me and my family would have nothing. So crypto has given me everything. That's why I'm a lifer. I am 100% invested in cryptocurrency. I have enough fiat to keep the heat on, and that's about it, folks. You know, so take it from me. I'm a true crypto lifer. True crypto lifer, like all the way, straight up crypto lifer, right? So yeah, like when I made the channel and I said I'm a crypto lifer, to me it was so real. It was like, yeah, like this isn't a joke. You know, this isn't my life, you know. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jesse B. Good morning, Colin, BS Social Swap, everyone who's just getting in here. Now, let's get into Bitcoin. Let's see what the price of Bitcoin is. I haven't even looked at it in an hour or two, so I'm excited to see it. I haven't even glanced my eyes on it. Last night I got a little sad. I saw it dipping down as I went to bed. I saw it crossing into the 400s. I said, maybe that's the dip. And I closed my computer. Sometimes you just have to go to bed. I was exhausted. Last 3 days have taken a lot out of me. Done 14-hour trading days back to back, slept 4 hours 2 days in a row. Last night was the time to just kind of shut it down, let my body relax, you know. And it said I had a really good call on Uni. We were working together in the channel. Shout out to BS Social Swap. Shout out to XRP Muser. Shout out to Amit. Shout out to Jesse Jungle. Shout out to Bitcoin Mama. Last night we seemed to have like a 6 people, really hardcore group of focus. I really like that. I'd like to do that more often, where we kind of center on 4 or 5 coins, maybe even 2 coins, and we all just work on that entry. We did that for Uni last night. I thought we got a pretty good entry on a scalp. Then BS Social Swap was able to pull in some Elliott wave analysis and tell us that he thought we were going to go lower. At that point, I would open up a entry at 323 for Uni, and you can see how this group works. He tells me to get into Uni at 323, and lo and behold, Uni goes down to 320 on the dot. So his Elliott wave analysis, which I'm still hesitant of using all the time, but his Elliott wave analysis on this was spot on. It went right to 320 on the dot. My 323 execution picked up, get up there to 364. There's an easy 10% gains in your sleep. Basically, you it went in at probably what, 4:50 in the morning, and then you wake up and you sell the top at 13% gains. So that's how the group works. Unbelievable. I actually really benefit from the group. I had no idea. As I was starting this channel and giving away so much value and just making this community, I didn't realize, you know, how much I was going to benefit, even monetarily. Like, just, I didn't realize everything that was going to come to me through the channel, and it's been amazing. It really has. My expectations have already been blown away. So anyway, we see Bitcoin, a little bit of a double top, but honestly, again, everyone bullish. You see a head right here, shoulder, forming another shoulder. I feel like it's just going to break this neckline. It's just going to go like this. I think we're going to do something like this. You know, you can clearly see that the MACD wants to cross. We're at the bottom of the pattern. It's going to come up, come down, and then I think we're going to do a beautiful breakout. Look for a scalp on Bitcoin coming. Let me throw the Stokes on there. Template with Stokes. There we go. And stay tuned. At the end of the show, I'm going to show you guys a new strategy that we can use to make more money. And there you go. Yeah. I say Bitcoin goes to easily 19.4 is my next target, and from there. Kelly, I tried to look you up yesterday to send you a DM. Could you just DM me in the Crypto Lifer Trading Room? Some people have different names that they have in the Telegram, but I wanted to hit you up. My wife does the scheduling, and she wanted to get you on the schedule, as you had mentioned. So let me know. Getting kind of busy, so we want to fit people in as, yeah. So anyway, hope everyone's doing well. So I look at Bitcoin right now. Let's take a look at it on the daily. We know we're pinned. We've been saying this for a long time now, but we have some indications that I can use for clarity, and that is very simple. What I did is I basically back tested the MACD for you guys, and what I did is I stared at all these little dimples and divots, and I noticed that whenever we had a divot, it gave us about, even especially on the daily, it gave us about a week or two more of push up. Divot here, right? And it works the same way when we have divots opposite, when we come up and we get rejected. The rejection is longer. It's not like we go right back to the line again, right? So when I saw this one, I thought we were going to end the run. Okay, and then when I saw this one, I thought we were going to end the run, but V. And when this one was coming and I saw that the V was moved, and now that these are so far ahead, it's going to take a while for this to catch up and this to turn. That's giving us like at least a few more, I'd say a week more. Look for these histograms, I think, to get bigger and bigger. And for this line to get almost as high as it did in 2017 right here. Like, see this? We're going up a little more. And that's going to propel us into the 20K region. I say all times are basically already baked in. It's only a matter of time of seeing them now in real time. So this is basically my plan now. All I have to do is kind of keep checking on this until this turns on us. I am bullish. So, and what am I saying when I mean this? I mean this blue line here. Until this blue line turns, I am extremely bullish on Bitcoin, okay? We did get sold down here, 18.5, but we got bought back up, showing you this heavy support in this region right here. Extreme support at this line. Boom at 17, right here where we're at, like right below where we're at 17,783. I think we hit 18K this time, and I think that's going to be a wrap. Let me show you the 15-minute and get an idea of it. So now we say the 15 minutes got a cool little pattern that I really like to see. And as we move in these runs, look, we're going to bounce. We're going to come back, bounce off of the 200-day moving average. It's going to become an amazing magnet for you to trade on and off of. It shows great support. Always a good time to wait. If you're not sure what's going on in a trade, wait for it to come back down a little bit below. This is textbook entry, and I'll tell you why. You have two positions of strength. You're bouncing off of the bottom of here, but you're also getting a little far away from the 200. All you have to do is back test this. Look, you get far away from the 200, you slap back. You get far away from the 200, you slap back. Let me show you some more if you don't believe me. I know you believe me, but I like to reinforce everything I teach in such a manner that you are so confident about it that you can make a trade based on these ideas. So look, it comes back from the 200, we get back. So when you're down, just wait for the reversal. When the reversal starts, you know you're going towards the 200. You could even make these trades here. They're tiny, but you could make them. 3.5% right there. If you get the bottom and you get back to the 200. So, I mean, that's not too tiny on 10x leverage. That's 3.5%, and your stop loss won't get hit because you'll be playing from such a position of strength. And so when you have not only this, but you have a bottom trend line, to me, that confirms a basis point. So 7377 last night was your entry. I saw it live. I should have opened up a short at that point. I was exhausted. Last night was the first night I actually watched real TV. I really don't do anything else but make content and work on my channel and do rap music and stuff. It's very rare for me to sit down and watch a movie or to partake in a mindless behavior. But last night I was exhausted. I'm starting to watch that series Fargo with Billy Bob Thornton. It's pretty interesting. I really like the way it's shot. It's shot like similar to like an old school or like kind of reminds me of more of like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I'm a film major. And being a film major, I really like the look and the kind of, I'm not into like the negativity. There's a lot of killing and stuff. I think we shouldn't be watching a lot of the violence that's on TV. I think it dumbs us down and does something to our subconscious mind. Me and my wife discussed this a lot. But anyway, so what do we see in the immediate short term? Bitcoin going to 19,559. That's going to be my target. You could open up a long at this point. I'm pretty confident on that. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, it looks like we're about to break out of this on the 4 hour. We're already piping up. Only thing is, we may want to come and touch this 200-day moving average. So I say it's not a breakout. See, that's how you're able to confirm that. Again, I'm using the moving averages as confirmation all the time. Whenever we're this far away from the moving average, we snap back. And I'm talking about the white line, the 21. Look, we snap back. We snap back. Look how high we are here. We're going to come back down. They're going to kiss. When they kiss, probably right around here, that's going to be your entry. So you could just sit there, even on the 1 hour, but you could watch the 4 hour, and when this comes down to touch it on the 4 hour, that's going to be your money time to enter. It might even dip a little below it, but usually it just starts to make a move off of it. Bitcoin already going parabolic for the morning. Just amazing, man. Amazing. So if we look at the 1 minute on Bitcoin, get an idea of the overall move. So we are rolling over. You can see the Stokes are high. They want to cross over. You never buy when the Stokes are up here. Not a good idea. I am incorporating the stochastics RSI. I've been watching them for years. I kind of know exactly what they are. Just never threw them on my charts. Was able to successfully trade without them. But you know what? They're helping on the 15-minute for precise entry. And I did that with BS Social Swap numerous times now. It takes me about like, I don't know, a couple hours to learn an indicator. You know, and then I start implementing it immediately, which takes me to the end of the stream today. I'm going to be giving you an amazing strategy with some weighted MAs and some smooth MAs. And I'm going to show you something that can really help you identify a trend, save you a lot of money, and get you going into the crypto space. So stay tuned for that. At the end of the show, I'm going to be giving you guys an amazing trading secret that I've uncovered and I've been back testing. What I do is I find strategies, I back test them for 2 to 3 weeks before I even tell you guys about them. Once I know they're pretty spot on, I then can't wait to show you my back testing all my research, and kind of just give you that value. I'm always creating value. I am out of my mind with energy. Basically, I am just, it doesn't stop with me. Inventing, moving. I want to change the world in so many ways. This channel is just the beginning of my legacy and where we're going to go. So you're a part of something so much bigger than you could ever have dreamed when you become a lifer. I'm telling you that right now. Big deal, big deal. I'm starting a Patreon. We're going to have badges. Everyone can become a lifer. I want to make coats, patches, like kind of like a motorcycle club. I'm into this. I really want to create a unit, a strong force of educated people who aren't going to be manipulated by the powers that be. And that's the plan. They'll probably take me out, and you know, I'll become a legend. But hey, I'm willing to go all the way, guys. So I just want you to know that this is more than crypto. This is a revolution. So I think we kind of what's going on, Mo? How you feeling, my friend? How's the day going? So Bitcoin doing really well, probably about to cross back in to, actually, you know what? No, I mean, look at the channel we're in. Looks like we're going to come back down. It says we either break out here or we come back down. So this is kind of a big level for Bitcoin. We could come back down and test the level of this channel at 17.4. Interesting. I just have to bring that up because we are. Do I want to do one other thing? Let me make this a 15-minute chart. And we're going to wait for those Stokes to come back down. So, wow, this kind of does say that there's a chance that Bitcoin wants to come back and retest. Maybe it just retests this support area here. There's a chance that we're talking this, and this is a retest of the line. I kind of like this idea. The other day, I didn't challenge someone, but I had a retest planned on it. Other people said no, it was opening up, but it was actually a retest. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say it is a retest because, you know why? This is a big wick here. And that tells me this is your entry. This is going to come back down. What I say is going to happen, and what I've seen happen lately, is a lot of this. And I'm going to show it to you on ways. They're making basically pattern bull flags with the top of the first bull flag before they skyrocket. It's been basically, you see a lot of the similar patterns as things go. What this would do is this could get the stochastics to cool off as we went sideways, RSI as well, and the MACD, and then that's going to be your entry. So we're waiting for that entry today for a leverage long. Pretty obvious that we can just sit here for the 15-minute. We're going to wait for the Stokes. I do this amazing new thing now. I started doing this just 2 days ago. So here's a trick for you. Hit Apple H, put a line here on the stochastics, right-click it, and then throw an alert right there. What will happen is when the stochastic RSI comes and hits this line, you're going to get an alert. Then you're going to get to your computer and only have to sit there for maybe 20 to 30 minutes before you establish your entry. And you're not going to have to wait for the Stokes to come all the way down, sitting here doing a bunch of things. You can go make some food, I don't know, whatever you're doing that day, and then come back into your trade. So key tip right there, if you're just watching, is to put an alert down here on your stochastics. Wait for them to hit. You could do the same thing up here. Could tell you when to sell. Amazing indicator. It could really get you in and out of a trade. The 15-minute, in my opinion, perfects pretty good basis points. You have to look at the 4-hour first, obviously, and make sure you're healthy. This says Bitcoin wants to roll over, but what I'm seeing something here is this. See this curve? This curve tells me, we want to have very small bearish momentum and get right back in to the thick of it. So 4-hour to me is strong and telling me there's a little secret indicator there that only an expert might see and really believe that we aren't going to have a lot of movement into the downside. That was last night. I feel like we easily recovered from that. And yeah, a lot happened in that little time period. Last night, I'm going to sleep. I see Bitcoin, and next thing you know, it's at 17.475. It's just dropping as I close my computer. Do you think the share token down 50%? That's a good time to accumulate? Yes, yes, yes. It has so much going on for it. The fact that you just told me share token is down 50% made me a little excited. Okay? I got hot and heavy over that news. Wow. That actually makes me super excited. I think anything under 5 cents, you're going to be good. Just keep buying as much as you can of sharing. It's on KuCoin right now. I should log into my KuCoin. I have a KuCoin referral link. I will send that into the Telegram chat if everyone wants to join KuCoin. Amazing exchange. Yeah, they did have that hack. They recovered. No one's funds got taken. So I am still there on KuCoin. I have had no issues with my funds at all. So let's see. So the 15-minute Stokes, they're going to tell you, wow, they may want to start riding up like this. It's telling me that we may not go down here. Bitcoin may just be getting that buy pressure into 18K again. Again, we need to break this local top we have here at 18,050. Once we do that, look us to go back up here to 18,040. And I say we hit 19,000 probably today. I'm going to make that call maybe 8 p.m. tonight, 9 p.m. tonight, possibly earlier. Now, what I want to show you is, let's make a caveat over to the waves chart. I'm just going to show you the same situation of the bull flag on top of the bull flag. I've been seeing it a lot and just want to bring it up. Yeah, I have a Patreon going. I'm going to be working on it today, getting it up and running, so we can have like a basis point and a real group there. And yeah, that's going to be happening as well. So where I wanted to get into a waves chart and just show you the waves entry that we had. Waves just on an insane tear, just doing something unbelievable. But if you go to the 4 hour, see waves here? So it broke out of this. And then look, it formed, what I was trying to show you guys was how we had our channel here. And then waves kind of formed a channel on the top of the channel. I found a complete bottom here. How I found the bottom for waves, I'm going to teach you how I found the entry to this parabolic move for waves, okay? How I did it was, I basically saw it break out and retest. Now, I love retests. Retests to the top of the trend line. They are the safest trade in the game, okay? They're where most institutions will accumulate into a trade, because it's the least amount of risk. You've broken out, you've come back down. After a retest, there's probably more of a 68% chance that you're going to make money. It basically brings up the idea that you will kill it in your trade very high. So what I did is I saw this coming down and I said, I think this is a retest because this is a previous channel and it's coming back down to test it. What I did is I opened up the 5 minute at that point. What you do is you identify the area where you think the price will come to on the 1 hour. So I'm sitting on the 1 hour and I circle this circle really big. Okay, and then I make another smaller circle kind of inside of it. And even you can make a bigger circle too. Something like you identify the space. So when you get back into the 5 minute, you're able to find this place. Okay, now you get to the 5 minute and you can keep seeing. Also, you can see I have established a double bottom here. I hate that. I click on the plus sign like this. I established a double bottom here, which is really another entry. You can clearly just see. So we go back to my circle, which we find here. Okay, if the price can load into it. And this was our bottom. And how did I find the bottom? How did I know that this was my entry? Well, number one, it was a retest. Okay, so I had that going for me. So the retest basically shows you some insight into when to get into a trade. Then you zoom in and you're going to see extended bullish divergence. Price is screaming down in a downward trend, but the RSI is screaming up in an upward trend. This would tell you that these two places are your entry and your stop loss never got hit. This trade was a textbook trade. Entry right here, 1% stop loss. You could have put $10,000 in this, only risking $200. Right here, it almost tested your stop loss. You would have been underwater a little bit, but it didn't go down to the 2%. And then from there on, we were gone and off to the races. You can see we never went there again. So please take this information, really study your divergences, really understand the retest theory. Use these together to form an amazing place to get into a bottom. Bitcoin 18,060, as I predicted, basically said the Stokes, I think we're going to bounce up here. We're going to stay on top. Very, very strong. Position to open up a long. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm already inside of a leveraged trade going very well right now. No reason to close it. Bitcoin 18,001. This is kind of setting off the day. I say we start another parabolic run. As you can see, my target here is 19,559. Maybe a time to get into Bitcoin up as well. Seeing a propulsion. Let's check on Bitcoin dominance. Now, Bitcoin dominance is going to follow this. I feel like we may FOMO to 20K. You know that previous high, party is going to have everyone just bugging out, So that may hurt these uni and the SXP calls you guys are on right now. You got to really watch the dominance. We are up on the stochastic, so we're going to get a rollover, hopefully, possibly. Let's look at the 1 hour on the dominance. Dominance really wants to rip on the 1 hour, guys. Low on the Stokes, ready to go on the RSI. MACD about to turn. So we can see that we have resistance here for dominance at 67.58. But I'll be honest, the last time dominance could top out somewhere in 70 to 73. I'll be honest with you. If dominance gets up here to 70, we're going to go back to the 8 hour and find some previous support and resistance for you guys. So here it is. So here it is right here. Here it is right here. Here's a line. Here's a pretty good line. And you can see the dominance has been a lot higher before, okay? All the way up here to 73. So we're also in a bit of a cup, okay? I mean, that's a rounded cup. So I got to be honest with you guys. There's a chance that, and I'm not saying all alts are going to get buried, but the whole alt market may just take a cooling off period while Bitcoin makes this run up. So be very careful. Watch your dominance. Check your charts. We're going to get into altcoins. Of course, you know that once we get over the dominance and we get over tether dominance and things of that nature. Waves seems like it's cooling down, 557. Never FOMO into a trade, guys. Please relax. There's always another trade. Bitcoin flying though at 8128. Oh my gosh, I feel like I may actually get kicked out of my leverage trade. My love, could you bring me my phone? I need it. Where did I sleep last night? I think it's on the couch. All right, sorry about that, guys. I realized that I wasn't logged into my leverage trade. Okay.
Here you go, lifer.
Is Bitcoin going to move? Maybe time to get back into band and link. Yeah, I mean, it will pump. See, I think Bitcoin, what coins that pump with Bitcoin are band, link, atom, ontology tends to pump as well. These are coins that I see that make pretty big moves with Bitcoin. So I tend to like to trade them. I'm in an atom trade right now. Let me show you if the trade's going well or not. If the trade's going well, that would probably tell you that maybe we can, we're going to get into alts. We're going to spend an hour in alts. Don't worry. We just got to you guys get antsy. You guys get antsy, man. Like, you guys want it. You want it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, accounts are up, right? Atom still is in the negative, but it's down only $14. I've been in the trade since Friday the 13th. I added to the trade. I have about a little over $3,000 in Atom right now, holding. I'm also in an Ether trade. That's all I have going at the moment. Mo is sad the golf season is over. Don't worry, Mo. Crypto season is here. You're going to the moon, Mo. You don't need to worry about golf anymore. You're going to be playing golf on the moon, Mo. So don't you worry, man. Don't think about the past, Mo. Think about the future, because there's so much coming for you. You're a lifer now, Mo. Took me a while to get you converted, but you're in. And you're going to love this life. Lambos, Teslas. We're going to have fun, man. We're going to have fun. We're going to get into the derivatives trade here. I opened a long time ago at this point. I feel like it got closed. Nope, still open. Up 42% on Bitcoin with 16x leverage. Can raise the leverage. I just raised the leverage a little bit. Raise my liquidation price, but there's no reason not to raise the leverage on the trade, in my opinion, at this point. So, boom. I'll show you the trade up 80% at this point on the leverage trade. Booming, booming. We're going to get into tether dominance in a second. And at the end of the stream, I have a new strategy that I can't wait to share with you all. So stay tuned for that. A lot coming your way. Okay, so 18,100. Okay. Makes me want to close a leverage trade, but I feel like, yeah, you know what? Up 78% on a leverage trade. I can always get back in on a pullback, but you know what? We're finally breaking 18.1. I'm going to have to hold this trade all the way to 19,000. There's just no other way, right? So, trying to show the leverage trade. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Let me see what's going on here. 11 watching, 9 likes. Usually we have more people watching. It's interesting. Hit that like button. Let's go. Who keeps disliking the video? Oh, I have this one friend who's been like obsessed with me for a long time. His name's Scott O'Leary. I know who he is. You can check him out. Duffman Stack on Instagram. He's a weirdo. And what he does is he kind of follows me around and he's obsessed about me. And he probably comes on my live stream and hits the dislike button. I'm pretty sure that's who it is, because whenever I talk about it too, the likes will start to change. Like the like will disappear. But what he doesn't realize is the dislike helps my algorithm because it creates controversy, and YouTube likes that. So even, I'm not saying flood it with dislikes, but if you have like 13 likes and 5 or 6 dislikes, you actually get put further up into the algorithm because controversy sells. So the dislike is helping me in a way, so it's awesome. It also shows you gotta have a hater, right? If you don't have a hater, you're not really doing anything. So that's why. That's the person, we're pretty sure. It's too cold for crypto. Speaking of Tesla, I heard their stock double topped. I haven't checked it yet though. We're gonna go over Tesla. We go over it every day on the market. Okay. So Bitcoin doing its thing. I already kind of went over it for you. I say you open up a long on Bitcoin, and I showed you that on the 4 hour. Look, we're about to cross the Stokes up here. Looks like we're going to get another move here on the 8 hour. 4 hour also, look, bearish momentum says nil. We already have the pink coming. The stochastics are down. This is a perfect trade right now, honestly, for Bitcoin. It's about to erupt. I think going heavy on the Bitcoin really is kind of obvious at this point when you have Arya from Game of Thrones being told by Mike Novogratz to buy Bitcoin. Like, he replied to her tweet and said, go all in. Like, that's just nuts, right? She had a micro money managing beast, a macro money managing beast tell her to go all in. I'm worried about the stochastics in the 15-minute. Could tell us we could get a pullback. I'm not too experienced as how long the Stokes like to stay up. Let's see, like, I want to find our next real, when we really had a big push up. Here's a pretty nice push up. We're looking for a move similar to that, right? Because I feel like the stocks go down during a push up. They kind of just loop around. So here we're going up, they come down, they go up, they come down. So even if we're up here on the 15-minute and this comes all the way down, that only put Bitcoin from, and you see what I'm doing is I'm back testing length of price and ratio to length of stochastic, kind of getting into the nitty gritty so I can use that to back test theory. So what we're looking at here is the stochastic, and I want to see, okay, we got up here and then Bitcoin went from all the way here down on the stochastic. And I'm going to match that to this line, puts Bitcoin at 14,372, where it would come back down on a wick to about 14,249. So that tells me the stochastic really here on the 15-minute is only a $100 move on Bitcoin. So, and now that I see it kind of double topping up, so what I think now is now that I can use that theory to my advantage, right? And what I'm going to show you is this. So now I'm going to go back to the 15-minute at this place. I'm going to look at it really closely. I'm going to say, okay, Bitcoin's probably going to go up and down a little bit. That's going to get it to 18,250, 18,300 before the Stokes reset and come back down and bring it back to 18,200. So I still think, despite the Stokes being up in the 15-minute, I still like the entry here for Bitcoin, okay? And that's how I'm sticking to it. I think I'm going to go into Bitcoin up for a little bit of money here. I think that's going to be the play, honestly. I'm going to look at the 1 minute. Where are you, price action? I lost you. Isn't that crazy? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I wish TradingView had a few better ways. Maybe I need to learn more, but like better ways to like zoom in and out faster. You know, like I could have basically them set up already and just go back and forth to them, which I've had before, multiple windows, but it does slow down the progress. You know, it does slow down the progress. So Bitcoin now doing a little bit of a retest, which it always does. Whenever it breaks out, it's going to retest, and it's going to touch this 21-day moving average. When that happens, it's on like Donkey Kong. So Bitcoin entry, it could get as low as 18,039, maybe back 18,000 even, and then you're off to the races. So it could even just come up here and they could kiss. I'm going to enter Bitcoin at this point. I'm not going to wait any long. There's too many bullish, there's too much bullishness. I'm going to go into Bitcoin up, which is a leverage trade on a spot format. Okay. Or open up another leverage trade. It's possible. I like it here. Everything's kind of in my wheelhouse here. So we're going to open up a Bitcoin trade right off the bat. Okay. Right off the bat. And it's got to be around like 2,500, 2,800. Otherwise, I feel like it's pointless, you know? I want to use that 3x leverage on this trade as well. So we're going to use some leverage. We're going to get 3% on 1% on this trade for Bitcoin. You're going to see that it's in the bull flag. What is this doing? See? Saying it's Bitcoin up. Oh, yeah, Bitcoin up 27. Okay. So 27,138. And let's take a look at Bitcoin up. The only difference is I just had a realization that Bitcoin up doesn't look the same as Bitcoin, right? So how do I know where my levels are to take profit? So I'm going to show you that as well. We're going to get into that. Because you get it? Like they're not, it would be nice if Bitcoin was exactly like, you know, where it's at. Honestly, Stokes look good. 1 minute entry is beautiful right now. I feel like we may get a pop up here on the RSI before we get break back down as well. $2,500 into the trade for Bitcoin. 27,138, 27,21. Let's see this now. 27,21 on the trade. I want to go back into the 30-minute. I want to see support and resistance. We could get into all-time highs on this puppy, actually, which could be price discovery for this. So, wow, that's interesting, right? So we make this little bull flag that we got going on. We're going to come to the 21-day moving average. Looks like they're going to kiss right around there. So your entry is really getting close. And this could cut back up to 28.29. But break that. Wow, this thing could go up really far. So what I'm going to be is I'm going to be happy with 10%. Okay. Stop loss on this is basically like I show you. We only want to be risking 150 bucks. So what you can do is you can times, you know, what you want. You could create your stop loss. Really should be like something here, 26.13. But let's look at the 4 hour to get my stop loss. To me, it's in a bull flag right here, just like Bitcoin. Breaking out of the bull flag. Stochastic's about to turn. Then you just pull your flag up here, and this is going to give us our target of 30.65, right? Which is 10%. We should make 30% on the trade. You can see this is doing the same thing Bitcoin's doing. Everything in a line, very bullish trade. The trend is also in your favor. You have a lot going for you on this trade. Would have been great to get here at the bottom of the trend line at 25. We can't. We're going to buy into the breakout or possibly the retest, which I think is happening right now inside of the candle. And, you know, gave a good look at Bitcoin's retesting as well. Bitcoin now at 18.1. I thought it could go back down to 18.30. There's a chance. I don't mind being down sometimes perfectly in a trade as long as I can get into the trade and get on with the day. This trade looks good to me. 4 hour is high on the RSI, but I think we're just going to kind of stay up here and pin. Very, very bullish. You can see in a bull flag, in a bull mannerism, you really get above 50, and you really don't go below it again during strong momentum. So, very bullish on Bitcoin right now. What I want to see was 21-day moving average. I think they're going to kiss somewhere around here. 27.055. So our basically we want to get our target and our stop loss below these wicks at 23.90. Let's see how bad that's going to be. It's a 12% stop loss. So I'll just go back into the pattern, somewhere in the middle of the pattern. If we break back into the pattern, to me that is not, that's going to be pretty bearish. So we can go to 25.64. What I'm doing is I'm using this chart to create the entry. 25.64. That's a 5% stop loss on 2800. To me, that now puts me in the wheelhouse of my basically you go 150, you divide it by your stop loss 0.0579, and it's going to give me a position size of 25.90. So I can go in for 25.90 based off of my risk management system that I've perfected and used for a long time now. So I basically don't pull stop losses out of my complete thin air. I use the chart to create all my entries and exits. Everything is off the chart. I then use an equation to put those numbers in to give me my position size. I'm not doing any of these things with emotion. It's all being done through this. So I believe we're going to get a little lower. I think I can shave on the ask a little bit to 55, maybe 75. Let me take a look at where I think we can get. Let me check out the chat. If anyone is saying anything in the chat, sometimes I get some advice on the trade, right? Say what's up to my boy Roger. He's watching with me on my phone. What up, Roger? How's everything going, man? Wi-Fi down will be the play. Tesla at all-time highs. We missed FTM also. The shorts on Bitcoin at 19. SGMO, please update chart analysis. Cancel your plans to short Bitcoin. I never planned to short Bitcoin. Bitcoin keeps pushing. Sam price action. YouTube algorithm also likes movement. You could consider a non-static background. Interesting. Really? I was doing that for a while. So let me do that then. I thought it was like kind of made people sick though. I was doing this for a while. So we'll do it, I guess. We'll do the non-static background. But I'm moving around. Does that matter? No? What is this? Video unavailable all of a sudden? This one's pretty cool, but I thought maybe people get motion sickness a little bit. You know? Anyway. Okay. I get thrown off, yo. By that one little thing, I got thrown off. So I should just stick on what I'm doing. Okay, anyway. Appreciate the advice, though. I appreciate it. You said to double on the XRP dip. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Say what's up to my boy Roger. We're going to get into XRP, man. Okay. Let me stay on what I'm doing here. I'm in the middle of a trade. Well, you guys are freaking pestering me over the background. So ridiculous. Okay, so now the ask is going up on us. 27 evens, right? 27.41. I'm going to make that trade. The risk is 140 bucks. I'm not worried about that. I can easily take the risk. Okay, boom, and we made the trade. Excellent. So we're now covered in a Bitcoin up position. We also have another lever position. So I feel like I'm covered for Bitcoin. I also own multiple Bitcoins, so I'm covered for Bitcoin today. If Bitcoin goes to 19,000, should pull in a nice 8K or something like that. Let's move on to the rest of the day, okay? What coins you guys want to discuss? What are you thinking about? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Let's get into the chat right now. Sorry. Colin Unger, BS Social Swap, Theo Wrench, Kelly Jones, Kelly, Mohit Singla, Hadouken. I always remember that South Park episode, was it? Kelly! That's so funny, man. Mohit Singla, Chris Conlon, who's also Jordan Gecko, Sigur 1013, love you, man. Ricky, the investor, think now is a good time to throw some extra cash in Bitcoin. Yeah, you just saw me make a trade. So yeah, YFII Uni, Dot, Cody, LOL. Can you talk about YF Die, JNUG, Tesla, Dash, Litecoin? Wow, you guys are exhausting me today. This is absolutely insane. Okay, let's get into it. I mean, let's do what we can. Let's get into the first idea here. I want us to focus on some trades. BS Ultra Swap, I'd like you to kind of come in, man, and take the forefront of the chat. If you can, jump into what you think you're going to make a play on. I've been really running with you lately. I like your ideas. They're complementing my ideas. Other people are jumping in together. I think we're all working together to create a really strong team. I felt it last night. I know you guys felt it. We were all kind of in one unit space. Like, I felt like we were a mastermind at one point, and that's what we're also going for too, is the mastermind theory. So here, 4 hour about to cross bottom of the trend line. I like to get a little closer to the bottom of the trend line if I can, and to that wick, but hey, I didn't. Things are all right. Was this a head and shoulder that was going to play out? It's possible. We are here now at the bottom of the trend line. So we're in a bull flag. We broke out. A new trend has shown. And guys, I'm going to show you an amazing trick in a second that's going to show you how to make some amazing money by confirming the trend. If you guys really want to know how to confirm the trend, and you may know it already, but you may not, so get ready. Yeah, ETH 2.0 is going to rocket for sure. We're going to spend some time on Litecoin today too, that we don't always do that. Oh, this is way too big. Hold up. So we added the moving background. That's way too big. Sorry about that, guys. I do not need to be that big. Anyway. See, I have me big, right? I thought I had a big version of me somewhere. Anyway. Oh yeah, it would be cool just to put Fiat Weekly in the background, right? That kind of would make more sense, in my opinion, right? So we can put Fiat Leak in the background. Now, Fiat Leak, what a great site. Visually showing you what's happening. Crypto Bubbles, also a really good site. Let's get into Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles can help us kind of see what's happening in a visual sense. I really like it. So Crypto Bubbles is going to show you what's up. Sushi's up 100%. I own a lot of sushi. This is good for me. Aave up 38%. Hit BTC up 61%. Litecoin up 34%. And this is all in a week. Waze up 49%. Ample for down 21. Maybe you want to get into that. Comp down 11%. Bitcoin Gold. I'll tell you, when all this Bitcoin stuff comes up, all these newbies just start buying anything with the name Bitcoin. We have Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold. They're all just whack little popcorn, fakes of Bitcoin. But yeah, man, yeah, things are going to get hot. You could just see. So Crypto Bubbles, great site to check out what's happening in the crypto space. Maybe I could just put this behind me. This is kind of, doesn't move as much, but, and if you want to learn how to do stuff like this, XSplit VCam is really the way. I'm using XV Split Cam right here. Look, you go to backgrounds. Okay, you hit add a background. You hit YouTube video. I actually am able to post a YouTube video back in here. And then what it's going to do is it's going to juxtapose it behind me. Oh, so this isn't a YouTube video. It's a website, web page. There we go. Make sure we delete double HTTPSs. And we're going to add that. Crypto Bubbles in the background. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. I like that. I think that's going to be doing it for me. I like that a lot. And it gives a movement. Maybe it's not a video, but I like what you said, though. It's really good. That's some really key insight. Anyway, SXP, man. 4 hour stochastics low. Great. So what we're going to do is go into the 15-minute to perfect the entry. Stochastics are getting low. We're about to have a cross here. We want to see the blue line. It is double bottoming. And this is forming a flag. SXP also coming to meet the 21-day moving averages. That's really where you want to enter, and we're basically right there. It looks like the price will kind of come down at this point. Not much further from where you're at, right? 97 compared to 96. Kind of a minimal idea here. I mean, like the space in between your entry and your exit point. Let's look at the 1 minute to try to perfect an entry. You want to wait for the Stokes to kind of come back down on the 1 minute, and basically then we could get in this. I like the 15-minute Stoke already. We do want to see it cross though, so we're just going to wait for that to cross, see what happens, and that's going to be your entry into SXP. I like it already because it's forming a new trend. Let's look at it on the daily. The daily, it's starting to coil up inside of this, I guess I don't want to use that, but to me I feel like it was a fake out, came back into the pattern, and it still wants to make its way out. And it's forming this rise out of the, it was in a downtrend since August 14th. So all these coins are going to start flying. You're going to see how we had this huge run up here, came down. We're going to have a huge run up here. What's going to happen is dominance, I believe, is going to take a breather. And when it does, we're going to have an altcoin season like you wouldn't believe. I'm a little worried about altcoins. You guys are all jumping in. They are pumping. Why is, dominance could pump, and honestly, maybe the select coins that are going to rip are going to rip. But look at dominance pumping right now. So, getting rejected now, which is good. So this is good for the alts. Dominance getting rejected slightly, right? It's also Bitcoin, though. It's just following Bitcoin, man. See, that's that 1 minute stoke. It's just going to go up and down. It's going to make Bitcoin go up and down like this. I'm telling you, though, we already looked at the 15 minute, the 4 minute. We looked at the bigger time frames. We're set to bounce. We're set to go. 4 hours ready to rip. This is going to tell you, this is where you buy. You bought right here on the 4 hour, you would have made tons of money. You bought right here on the 4 hour, you would have made nice money. You would have gotten in at 15.5. You would have rode Bitcoin all the way up to 16.44. Here you would have gotten it 15.17. You would have rode Bitcoin all the way up to 18.2. Here is another cross. You would have gotten in at 13.2. You would have rode Bitcoin all the way up to 15.2. So let's get in right now. Just like, look, stochastics ready. This is it, guys. I can't be any more bullish than I am right now. Again, I'm still only risking 150 bucks. You can see my stop losses are stingy. That's how I make money. I play from a position of strength, and I don't risk a lot. I cut off trades when they don't work, and I ride the trades that run. And that's how you have to play it. And then just use a system with my checklist that I teach over and over again. If you're new, I do tutoring for $75 an hour. First session. After that, it is $100 an hour. Tutoring is going up. Dominance makes leery on the small cap alts until it takes a breather. Yeah, for sure. Same with me. It's like, you want to get into SXP and all these awesome coins, but dominance could tank them at any moment. It really could. You see Bitcoin skyrocket 500 bucks. It's going to take a hit on these altcoins, Okay. All right, you guys want Uni, you guys want DOT, you want YFFI. You want to talk about YFDI. Now I'm in YFDI. Let me take a look at it, where it is. If Bitcoin flies today, I think YFDI is going to go pretty crazy. What is YFDI Finance? It's an amazing program. It's an amazing product, honestly. I think it's going to do something amazing. I am shilling my bags here. But look at this, at $2,221, up 19% today. I bought a coin and a half of this, or I wish I did. I bought 1.22 of this, around $1,500 a coin. I'm already up damn near $1,000 on this buy. I bought it about 2 nights ago, based on the BitBoy pump, So this coin, the last coin that was like this, circulating supply of only 3,981. If each people owned a coin, only 4,000 people own these coins, and I own more than one. So there's only like 1,500 people that own this coin. The issue is the total supply will have the lowest total supply, and anytime anyone enters and exits a contract, they're burning some of the YFDI. They also share all of the fees with people who are staking. So when you're staking, all the fees go back to the people who stake the coins. So just so you know, this could easily get to $40,000 a coin. The last one is sitting at $28,000 a coin almost right now, and it went all the way to $48,000 a coin. And it's simple. It's based off of supply and demand. That's all it is, right? Yeah. It's based off supply and demand, and when you have a limited supply of a coin, that can, and also let me show you what this does. If you go to YFDI, I stake my YFDI here, and I'm making 7% a month, okay? Yes, you heard that right. Look, earn, stake. You can also farm, and you connect your wallet to stake. Leverage trade is up 80% at this point, which is absolutely insane, right? We're sitting on 31x leverage at this point. Okay. So if I go to YFDI real fast for you guys, I'm just showing you the returns here. Because I have Mo here and other people that are very new to the space. I know you guys understand all this stuff, but you connect the wallet. Boom. I'm connected with MetaMask right here. And then, like, look, I can stake. See, this is my 1.22, and I can stake this. It's going to return 6% a month. 72% a year and 0.2% a day. If you're a millionaire, you could just stake a bunch of YFDI right now and make a killing, honestly. Sitting at $2,249 YFDI. Now, I caution you to buy out right now. I think there will be a pullback, somewhat of a pullback. We'll get into the chart on YFDI later on if you stay tuned. So that's kind of how I'm going to piecemeal this. Sam went for YFDI yesterday, looking nice today, but plan to leave it alone while still in the Trinity 3 coins. Hey, there you go. Okay. Hey, I think it's a little high. I think you're going to be able to get a better entry. So don't listen to my hype train right now. Take a breather, and we'll get you into YFDI at the right time. All right. Everyone wants to look at Uni. Everyone wants to talk about DOT, right? Uni at 359. Strong bar. And again, it's just what we do here. Over and over again. My system is just pretty simple. It's basically buying when in the pink, when the blue line is curving. Stochastics are going for you. You got everything running for Uni right now. Only thing is that huge candle. I would have loved to have gotten here at the bottom of the trend line. I had a 323 buy last night set, and I canceled it. Who knows why I canceled it? It was set perfectly. I can show you the cancel. So, hey, go with your first instincts. It's like on a school test, right? Go with your first instincts when it comes to this stuff. Anyway, so would I enter Uni right now? The 4 hour tells me that this is on its way to 426. Break out of here and make its way back to the top of the target. Now, it is a USDT pair that we're looking at. Should get pulled up with the Bitcoin pump. Even if it loses a little bit of its edge against Bitcoin. We can also take a target here of the length of the pull, and we bring it up here. And we also have a new thing we're going to show you guys where we can establish a trend. We're going to show you that, guys, at the end of the stream. If you stay to the end, I'm going to give you guys a super awesome new gem, a new teaching tool that I just found out that could actually, well, I found out and I just finished backtesting it. 34% gains coming out of Uni. So double bottom here on the stochastic, really good. Double bottom on this. Slight bullish divergence too, which told you there was your bottom. Thank you so much. Do you take this one? Thank you. Take your vitamin D every morning, guys. Vitamin D3. All right, we're going to establish this 1 hour and see if we get a bull flag on the breakout. We're going to attempt to buy this breakout of Uni. I think this is a retest. I think this is a breakout, retest, fake out, came back into the pattern. This is a confirmed breakout. Now we have a retest coming down, didn't get all the way bottom. Sometimes a retest doesn't. It hits previous support and resistance. 1 hour says that we have to come back down. So like I wouldn't touch Uni again unless it could do the double top. Could do the double top on Uni. But honestly, I don't like to touch something when the stochastics in the 1 hour are this high. I would need them to come back down a little bit because that would then reinforce the 4 hour stochastics. Right? Let's look at the 15-minute here. 15 minutes looking beautiful though. So interesting. We're getting some different indications, right? 15-minute could get a little lower. And that's why I have to get into the 1 minute at one point because really no other way. Now the 1 minute wants to roll down as well. Says the Stokes want to get back down. So not the perfect time to buy. We may even get a pump here. Interesting though, as it pumps. And defies all. The stochastics did just cross. Very oversold though. I would caution getting in right now. I don't care how big the candles get. I don't chase these candles. It would have to be a perfect entry here at the bounce. And look how we bounced off the 200-day moving average. So well right here. Bam. So you had to load up on most of these trades at 4 in the morning. Honestly, that was the entry for these trades. This is pumping hard now. I'm watching it pump right now. Have a lot in Litecoin. Good profits lately. And Bitcoin has obviously been good to all who invested. Loving the market. Yeah. We're getting oversold in the 15-minute. Guys, when you talk about a coin, you got to tell me the coin you're discussing. I have too many people talking to me, like right now, BS Social Swap. I think you're talking about Uni, but I don't know. I have to assume. If you say anything about a coin, please just put the coin ticker. Say Uni. 15-minute bearish dip. Otherwise, because the chats are coming in while I'm doing all this stuff, it's very hard for me to stay in tune. Okay, Uni, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sorry. Only 10,000 core. That's pretty interesting. Core is a very small supply as well. I bought part of YFDI, ready to fly after small retests. I like those coins. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Can you talk about YFDI, JNUG, and Tesla, Dash, Litecoin, ETH? You had been overinflating your own. You had been overinflating your own existence. What does that mean? You had been overinflating your own existence. Yuma, take some of your sushi profit. You should start playing my Zen mindset behind you. Okay. Let's go to Theo's channel right now and play Zen mindset. I support anybody who supports me, man. 100%. I'm all about that. Zen mindset. I do like the pump though, you know. Can you give me the channel again? I may have been subscribed to it, but I just send the link in the Telegram. It'll delete the link here. Yeah, we just break the pattern. We should retest. You think we'll come back down and retest this pattern? I don't know. That's pretty high to me. When we get that high away from the pattern, I don't see a retest, honestly, because I watch these like a hawk all the time. We may retest previous resistance, you know, like this. I don't know, though. That was a pump and a half right there. And honestly, defying all odds, the RSI is very, very overbought on the 1 minute. So how much more? But the 4 hour tells you this thing wants so much, you know. It wants to go. Honestly, I feel like I missed the move. I don't really chase candles right now. I would wait for this to come back down and enter a proper place. Did you put the link to the Zen mindset? I'm just on like light speed today.
What's going on, my crypto lifers friends? It's Colin Unger in the house. I'm looking to make some money today. How about you guys?
Colin Unger in the house, man. That. Okay, anyway, okay, there you go. You're the man, dude. You did it immediately. So here's Zen mindset. But like you have music, Palm Beach. I don't know. You don't have enough. Come on, man. You gotta have like a long playlist. Like I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. This is his amazing Zen mindset channel. Check it out. Mindful walking. But yeah, I'm not gonna be playing this in the background while I try to talk, man. Like it's so hilarious, dude. Jellyfish, relaxing rain sounds with distant thunder, beach sounds with ocean waves. But see, is this an hour? Yeah, you only got 15 minutes, man. You gotta make these longer. You know, could do this. I'll do this. This is legit. I'll do this. This is legit, all right? We'll play it up here. We'll play it up here, and we'll also send it into the background. We're wasting valuable time, though, where people want to just hear. They don't care, honestly. I'll be honest. They want to know about the coins. They don't give a damn about these sounds. Some of you guys do. I know you do, but not everybody, right? And then I got rid of Crypto Bubble. Hey, but I'm getting better in the algorithm, says everybody. So, anyway. Okay. Now that I was completely taken out of my focus again, which is coins. And so, Uni hitting 370. So, I missed the pump, honestly. And now it looks like it's going to continue to pump. A huge pump, actually. So, I feel inadequate when I see pumps like this that I miss. I should have been in it. I had a 323 entry last night. I'm a little upset right now. I'd be well over 10% into this trade. I'm not worried, though, because I make money almost every other day, and it is what it is. I don't chase. I don't freak out. YFI, man, continuing a tear to 28. I got into this at 17. I should still be in this as well. Got stopped out of that. That's upsetting. I'm not perfect, guys. Same thing happens to me that happens to you. I just maintain a level head, I don't chase. I don't go after things that are over, right? Uni was early. You should have been. I should have been in the chat at 4 in the morning. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go 3 commas. Binance apps skip orders. Skip my uni buy at 327. Really? I never seen an order skip in my life. I've seen stop losses skip, but I've never seen an order skip. You know what I'm saying? That's rare to me. That's pretty weird. Anyway. We want to look for a coin that's not popping right now. See, I'll show you what I do, guys. I go to the 4 hour. And I look. I really like SXP right now. I'm going to hone in on it because it hasn't popped yet. It's popped a few times, but it's going to want to take its move. Uni has its own thing going on, right? There's a lot of talk with Uni going all the way to all-time highs. People are writing articles too. There's an article circulating about Uni going to all-time highs very soon. I think people really took that article very seriously. And wow, I could have just gotten in on that scalp in the 1 minute. The Stokes were so high though. It's very rare for the Stokes to do this. Look, they never did this before. Ever. Look, never this long. That was insane. No way of predicting that was going to happen. Still on a tear. Amazing. That means, is that running with Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin on a tear? Yeah, people forget, like, they try to push and pull your channel the way they want it to go, and you have to, like, remind them that it's, like, not their channel. That's your channel, you know? I'm just saying, because a lot of people do that. You know, they're like, yo, you should be doing this. You should be doing that. Like, I rap for years. People told me how I should rap. And anything you do creative on your own, you're going to have, like, a bunch of people telling you what to do. You really just, like no one told me how to make the logo. Nobody told me how to make the channel. Like, there's one Ocean Sunset 1 hour in Telegram. Don't have to use it. Thanks, man. I like what you got going on here. I like the water music. So now the Stokes are going to come down, right? Here's your sell-off. Also, we're very far away. If you're not selling Uni right now, you're doing yourself a disservice. So if you're in Uni, please take profits at the very moment. I'm going to tell you why you should be taking profits in a second. Number one, the Stokes coming down. Let's look at the 5 minute. And you're going to see extreme swing up to swing up here and swing down to swing down. That's bullish divergence. I mean, bearish divergence right there. And you got your Stokes really high in the 5 minute. So this should come back down, honestly. That was an amazing move, though. Wow. One of the biggest moves we've ever seen for Uni in its entire lifetime. 5% gains in 10 minutes. Would have been a really nice scalp. I wish I was positioned for the scalp. Everything was there, too. And I was in there at the beginning of the trade. Right there, I saw it. I just thought the Stokes, man. See, the Stokes threw me off. Sam, did you say XSP or XSwap? No, I've never heard of XSwap. I know nothing about it. I really don't want to talk about it because I don't know anything about it. So if I shill something I don't know about, I got to be really careful. The integrity of the channel is extremely important. So I will look into that, but at the moment I don't know anything about it. So let's look at Tether dominance. Tether dominance is falling. People are selling their Tether to go in to altcoins and to Bitcoin. We want to see Tether dominance continue to fall. That means people are allocating funds, basically USD, that they've changed into Tether, and now they're putting that money in to the market. So this is good. It could get a bounce resurgence now. We're getting low here. 4 hour on the RSI is going to roll over, which is good. This says we want more pain for the dominance of Tether. So Tether dominance going down. Let's look at total 2 and total market cap. What are these? This is the total market cap for the entire space. Okay, as you can see, it was in a rising wedge that broke out parabolically. And in my opinion, these are the biggest breakouts. I always would caution people to be in a rising wedge because they only break out 32% of the time. You know, normally they collapse, right? They're bearish patterns by probability. When they break out, they're parabolic. So when you see something like this happen, you know that now we're going to go into a parabolic run. A breakout of a rising wedge begins a parabolic run. So, and I'm honestly, and you don't get to see it a lot. 68% of the time, the rising wedge collapses. The 4 hour, look, no, these altcoins, the total market cap is about to explode. And I'm going to be able to give you your target here with the length of the pole, temporary target, and then we'll also give you your target with the, the bounce. You take the length here, just like you take a rising wedge out of falling wedge out of the rising wedge. And they're almost pretty similar, but that puts us at $569 billion. Almost another 20% increase in the entire market. So no matter what you're holding, you should make 20%. See how that works? Almost every coin should go up by a fifth or more, depending. Uni continuing its complete tear here. It's starting to flag now at this point. Defying all technical analysis, right? The average things. But look how it gets rejected by... Oh no, that's a... Let me delete that line. That was my my bearish divergence line there. So to make money, you need to hone in. Everyone's going to tell you about 100 different coins. You need to hone in on the ones that you like and that what's going on. Like I've been in Atom for days now, and I'm just going to continue that trade until it goes in my favor. Let's take a look at band. I feel like when band breaks 6, it starts to go on a tear as well. So band could be the next play here for a scalp. Sitting on the bottom at the 200-day moving average, that's really where things start to make a move, okay? So we see band now. I feel like there's two scenarios. It's in a falling wedge, and I feel like it's coming out and retesting right now, breaking out. The reason why I say it's a retest, because you see it's touching the 200-day moving average. Stokes are getting low on their way to curve back up. This is getting close to an entry. Let's watch the MACD in conjunction with each other here, but I kind of like the $6 region. It's where once it breaks $6, band likes to fly. It really does. It's one of the biggest coins. It makes huge moves. If anything, look, it has a double bottom that formed. That was your entry right there. And look, I didn't even really need to make a line. Look how the 200-day becomes part of the pattern. It shows you the flag. Whenever you see stuff like that, those are big indications that the support line is holding very strong. 10% gains if we just get back to the top of the trend line. So I'm really liking band at the moment. 1 hour, let's look at the 1 hour. The 4 hour looks amazing. Stokes look like they're going to cross. Double bottom on the RSI. RSI about 50 in a bullish pattern, in a bullish way. You see we're in the pink with the blue line about the curve in the MACD, and we're in a bull pennant. So I'm honing in on band. Band is going to be my hone in. Ricky the investor. I would give all my Litecoin for a McRib. Wish McDonald's would bring back the McRib. Where does this come from, man? Ion Acropolis. Love learning. SXP swipe. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. SXP. Thanks. Theo at Wrench. Yeah. Ricky the investor. That's not a very positive attitude. Ooh. We see some. Yeah, Ricky. We don't use that language, man. We have a really nice group. Come on, man. I have a lot in Litecoin. Good profits. Let's see what happens here. 1 hour. What's going on here? Stay focused. Yes. I'm going to have to go with 3 commas Binance and skip orders. Binance app skips orders. No idea. First time. Algo and ZRX. There is a pattern forming for a nice big pump. On which one? Be specific, please. I go crazy when like ideas fly around and I can't focus in on them. Algo and TRX and ZRX. There's a pattern forming for a nice big pump for both of them. My uni order not filled also on uni. I leave PC for 15 minutes to go pay bills, and it pumped hard. Isn't that funny? It pissed me off. Yeah, I know, because we honed in on it. This is an Ocean Sunset 1 hour telegram. Shut up, Theo. Oh, I get it. That's not very positive attitude. I see what you're saying, though. Like, he just kept, like, yeah, because I was trying to focus. So he was trying to help us in a way, but I see he told you to shut up. It's so crazy, man. Anyway, Ricky the investor, wish the McRib would come back. I want to give my Litecoin for McRib. No, you would not. That would be the dumbest thing you ever did. Ever now and then come out with something pretty good, but nothing like the McRib. Can't beat it. Yeah, both rich. You get rich both ways. Use Litecoin to buy and stake in the company and buy back the McRib. Theo, you snitch. You guys are freaking stupid. Okay, anyway, let's hone in on band. I like band right now. 604. When band breaks 6, it starts to fly. Let me take a look at the Stokes here. We just missed an entry actually playing games with the McRib. Honestly, let's focus, guys. Let's focus. Like, you could talking about the McRib. That's absolutely ridiculous. Band should be getting all the way back to 612, and then we're going to see it probably either get rejected. We'll see what goes on with band. Band breaking out right now on the 1 minute. So a scalp is basically in effect for band at the present moment. Looks like you'll be able to get 1.4% out of band in the next, not too long from now. I like band pumping. Band will pump, breaking back above 6. Let's look at its, and it's touching that 200-day moving average. That's when look, the last time we were here, we erupted. So I'm going to make an entry into band. I would like the Stokes to come down. Let's look at the 15-minute Stokes. They're right where we want them to be. 15-minute is nil. Could go up and down, but not too much. On its way out. So I'm going to get into band as well. We're going to enter band at the moment, okay? Same scenario, 25.90, right? We're going to get into band. I like to play band. I play the same coins over and over again. Band, Link, Atom, SXP, Dot, they're all here, but the main ones, band, man. Band at 604.59. I'm liking it. We're going to go in for 2,500 even. Set the take profit. Set the stop loss. 5% loss at 570 before. That would only make us lose about $125, which is below my risk management because I can lose 150 per trade. Now you're going to do is you're going to look at the 4 hour for your targets, okay? And I say we're going to get back up if we gap up and then break out back to 730.78. So we might even hit this previous target here at 682. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to 683 right now is going to be our take profit. I would like to raise that if it starts to move, and we're going to see how that works. 604 at 385. We're going to try to get that bounce back. Take a look at the 1 minute to see how you can the Stokes should come back down and give us a better entry. I'm not going to play games. We just saw what happened with Uni. I'm not playing games today. I just missed the $2 waiting on that move. I'm not going to play games. Let's see, we got in at 604.86. See how quick it moves on you, though. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? And we're in band as well. So we made 2 purchases. Bitcoin up and band. That's going to be the plays for me right now for the day. 2,500 in both. So pretty heavily invested. I also already have about $3,000 in Atom at the moment. So I'm hoping on these trades to go well for the day. My patience should pay off. Heavily invested into the coins that I like. Cody, a lot of news in December. Okay, now it's going to be time. I think it's long enough. You guys spent about almost an hour and a half with me. Let's get into Sam. Where would you think about taking profits on band? I just showed you guys. I just showed you. No, right? You saw me make the trade, and I'm going to post these trades into... Whenever I make a trade, guys, I post it into the Telegram. So you're going to see the trade with the stop loss. Everything's in there. I'll post them right now so you can see what goes on. So I open the Telegram. All your questions are answered in the Telegram, guys. You just got to stick with me. Uni. Yeah, man. It's going to pull back, though. It's going to pull back. So I just posted every trade. I tend to get into trades a little early. I don't perfect perfect entries. A lot of times I'm down 20 to 30 bucks on these $2,000 trades, and I just hold them for a day or two, and then I sell them big. This guy really hits the mark. Waves is the most bullish coin in crypto right now, even more than Bitcoin. He's right. Rose is now trading on Bitcoin. Binance, that's important. Rose, brand new coin, right? The Rose network. So it looks like Vida isn't done pumping yet. VIDA. Andrew Crone bought 10% of Zealot supply at market price. Zealot is undervalued and the DeFi bubble is far from over. I can see this pumping with YFI and Hegic in the future. So Zealot, man, you can see this guy, Andrew Crone, bought 10% of the Zealot supply at market price. Insane. We'll take a look at Zealot. And yeah. Now the Kick token. I have a lot of Kick. I own literally $1.9 million Kick. He has 888,000 Kick. I've been holding Kick for like 4 years now. If that ever hits $1, I'm gonna have $1.9 million, right? Bitcoin buy the dip, me go all in on shitcoins. Sorry about that, ladies. It's not right. Bought a bag of Z-Lot on Uni. Charts look ripe for a move to 2x. Possible retest of the 4K high. Still got amount of hype on CT and volume and located. Then there's Quiver X. That's something you guys want to look at. They just partnered with Visa QRX. Put that on your radar. Buy a bag of UI. So Patrons of the Moon, man, follow him on Telegram. Posted a chart on OMG in the Telegram. Okay, let's take a look at that. Show me the OMG chart. OMG. Why are your charts always so small, man? Hard for me to see. I have like, I don't have the best eyesight. I don't wear glasses, but I have glasses, but I refuse to wear them. Yeah, it's hard. So stochastics are overbought. 1 hour. Bullish divergence. Let's take a look at OMG. Waves, man, at 579. Makes me want to go check on Uni as well. Wow, Uni continuing. 374. Now it's starting to flag though, so this is good. Honestly, it's going to come back down to the 21-day moving average. It does it every time. Look, right here it came back. Right here it came back. Even when it gets really high like this is similar to that. And right here will come back down. You could still see Uni down in this region. Don't ever get hyped and have to chase these hypes, right? You could see Uni in a week right back here. You know, like you would have chased this hype. Oh my God, I have to get Uni. I have to get Uni. I'll never get, it's all the way at 420. I'll never get it down at 350 again. It went all the way back to 323. Went down a whole $1. I'm not saying that's guaranteed to happen. But what I am saying is don't ever let your emotions make you chase a pump. There's always another trade. There's always another trade. That's how you lose money. That's how you lose money. Oh, so you missed Uni. Oh, well. Let it go. Let your ego go. You know, give yourself a break. Are you going to make every single hit on every single coin? No. Hone in. Focus on the coin that matters to you. Focus on the trade that matters to you. I'm re-entering Uni if it came to 350. Posted a chart in the group. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Yeah, so he's using some wave theory saying it could come back down and retest the bottom and then begin its move up. I like that. That's interesting. That's very, very possible. Come back down for a retest of the pattern. That's the safe way to trade. He's setting himself up for an entry that would give him a position of strength instead of chasing a pump. He's also mentally preparing himself, so now he's focused on that. It takes away the focus from trying to chase a pump. Then you're like, okay, I don't have to do that. I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to take a breather, you know? So Adam is forming a bullish move, though. I like XRP right now, honestly, as well. I feel like XRP may start to make a boom. We'll take a look at XRP. XRP's bull flagging on the 5-minute. This is hot to trot right now. This is going to be my next entry. XRP. This is about to fly. The Stokes are ready. This is about to fly. Mark my words, guys. XRP gonna break 30 cents. Maybe in the next hour, hour and a half. I'm getting into XRP right now. Okay. Very bullish on XRP. Oh, me too. I have bags of it. Band's gonna go. Everything's gonna go. Trust the plan. Make sure you just make good trades. Set your trades up properly, right? So look, I'm going to show you how I assess the trade right off the bat. XRP at 29.83. It already broke over 30, came back down, played games. So 29.8. The issue is, do I put the rest of my capital on XSP or do I save half and half? Uni just finished the 5th in correction now. Keep an eye on the 382 retrace for an entry on the next leg up. I agree. 350. We're all going to watch that for Uni. So Wi-Fi, man, doing its thing. But let's focus on XRP. XRP, dude. It's XRP. What are you talking about? Like, it's gonna go to the moon, kid. Thought I had XRP USDT. Now it's not there. Come on. Delete that. There it is. Binance. Yeah, it's breaking out. If you missed this, I don't know what to say. I can put another 2,500 in there, and I'm still gonna be. And see, all my trades are underneath my risk management, which is 150 a trade, which means I can make 100 trades before I lose my entire portfolio. 29.8586. I'm taking the ask immediately. 4% stop losses. This one I may have to go up a little more on this, right? I'm gonna hedge my bet a little higher on my risk on this one. Every once in a while, I may put my risk to 1.5%. Every once in a while, you know, which would put me at about 225. And that's 250. That's 8%. So now I know what I could lose. Like, it's already been predetermined. If every trade goes wrong, I know where I'm gonna be at. I know exactly where my balance is gonna be, and I'm okay with it. Like, I've already said, okay, if this one loses, I'll lose 150. If this one loses, I'll lose, 180. If this one, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all been thought out. And every trade I made, I used the chart to make it. And I just kind of set it up. The other day, I made a bunch of trades. They were killing it. I had made all those trades 4 or 5 days before. And then when Bitcoin went up, I just took advantage. I just started taking them all down. I sold Link at 395. I sold BAN at like 6 high. I sold them all high. Yeah, XRP coming to 29, and then boom, Uni is now going for an extended 5th. This thing is bullish. Wow. So you're saying it's not going to retrace on that. Wow, 383. Sad, man. So that bull flag we could have played right now. You see? Now it's in a new bull flag. So honestly, right when I opened up the trade and I drew this, I should have just played the pattern. You see it? Should have just played the pattern on the 5-minute and just taken that. Unreal. I was in a 323 last night and I canceled the trade. It hurts, guys. But honestly, that's in the past. And we can't let the past take down the future. So we just got to move on. Forget about it. Look at BAN, just exploded. I'm already up $20 on that trade. See how quick things change? When BAN breaks $6, to me, it's like $10,000 Bitcoin. It flies. And we've already seen BAN touching that $7 range. Look at BAN, baby. BAN, baby, BAN. And I'm telling you, man, the alts are going to fly today. Make sure you're heavily stocked. I'm deploying all my capital. I'm not letting anything sit off on the sidelines, because you got to make money on the days like today, because sometimes there's going to be a flat day. Bitcoin's going to retrace and we're all going to sit there and worry. XRP, man, just went to 30 cents as I bought it. Like, come on. I have really good luck with entries. Like, right when I get into something, they fly. Like, it's boom, 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 baby. You're seeing the euphoria take place, because we're going to make money today because we know how to trade, right? Look at this, man. Accounts going up immediately. Like, I love when you get into a trade and it's already going your way. Look at these two trades, already up $35 and $15 respectively, right? I already just gained 1.4, and had I used leverage on these trades, I could use 30x leverage. Already been done with the trade, right? 30%, called it a day. I feel like I should be leverage trading more, because I'm perfecting these entries and I know how to do it, and it would make me some money, right? So those are the trades. I'll post them all in the chat. Made them live with you guys. I wake up with you guys and I make my trades. You guys help me make good trades. So why not use a support system when you make a trade? So I'm going to sit there on the live stream and talk, and you guys are going to help me, and it's going to be beautiful. The thing is, never call yourself a master. No, this is good that you did that. So Guys, if I missed anything, yeah, Andrew Cronji is the YFI founder, and he went into Zlot hard, dude. I think we need to take a look at that. YFI Finance, are you going up even more? Oof. YF die, man. Let's look at Zlot. Telling you, Zlot Finance, these DeFi spaces are gonna 1388 coin up 52% today alone. This thing is gonna skyrocket. A total supply of 8,888. He used the 8s. There's a, you know, the Asians culture uses the 8s. I've studied the 8s for a long time. My birth signal and my number tells me to use 8s when I'm going into business. 8s are help me. 8s are good for me. So that's interesting, right? Bitcoin hitting 30, and XRP hitting 30, and it's going to the moon now. I mean, that's it. It's got to break that resistance here at 30.60, and we're gone, man. We're gone. I hope these aren't fake outs. They look pretty real to me. 4 hours of look amazing on all these charts. We made good entries on the 1-5 minute. We perfected our buys. We bought the breakout, which I never do, but you can do on a very bullish day. Look at the total market cap. If it breaks this today, watch this in the next 15 minutes. If we see a break above this region and then a crack above here at 166 billion, I'm telling you right now, on our way back to $500 million in the market cap, forming a beautiful, look, it did everything it's supposed to do, guys. Below this, came back up. Now you're gonna see the 200-day moving average come like Ouija. We're gonna hit it and we're gonna fly. It is what it is, right? I'm sorry, did I miss SGML? Let's take a look at it. Now it's going into the boring stock world. Ugh, stocks. Bleh. I'm just joking. The Dow down, so decoupling complete. A decouple, and I said the Dow would go down, guys. Look, we hit an all-time high. To me, that's a double top, right? All-time high. 30,000. The Dow, did it kiss it? Hit 29,975. But I showed you, we go over the Dow a lot here. Now, about to have a bounce back on the 15 minute. So the 15 minute, and look, it's hitting the 200-day moving average. I'm telling you guys, you can make trades on these all the time. It bounces off the 200. Once it breaks above it, bouncing. Breaks below, and then you're done, breaks above it, you're gone. So what I see happening for the Dow, let me give you a kind of Dow picture on the daily. Now, the Dow is in a rising wedge, okay? These are 68% chance of break to the downside. So when I took this rising wedge, I'll show you right here. This music sounds like God music. I'm kind of like, I'm more into the, you know what, I'm getting into the hype today, man. This is cool, but I'm feeling the hype today. Or at least chill hop, right? I like chill hop, which is like chill hip hop. This is my thing. I listen to a lot of chill hop. This is a great station. Chill hop music. It's basically chill hip hop. It's kind of this is my frequency. So we're at the top of the rising wedge, right? We should basically, every time we made it up here, we came back down. And then we could fall. Rising wedges break 68% of the time. So all I do is look at patterns and play them the way they're supposed to be played. This tells me the Dow is coming down back to 26. Will Bitcoin skyrocket as the Dow tanks? And then my decoupling will be achieved. I'm really hoping that will happen. If you guys are still here, remember, I'm going to give you an amazing, so we just had a pullback and everything. So everything just pulled back. Let's see what's going on. What happened? We were up and then we weren't. Did Bitcoin make a move? Oh, so Bitcoin pulled back to 17.9. Look at this. It's a little pullback happening now today. We're going to retest. Come down and do a little bit of a retest. I think that's all that's going to occur. And then we're going to fly. 1 hour Stokes, though, say they want to come back down. It's a little shady. Could send us back down to the pattern. So could be good for the alts, though, if the Stokes go down. Right? But Bitcoin took a little fall. I thought we were going to pump. We got rejected there. Interesting. We do have the Stokes curling up though in the 1 hour. You can kind of see that's why. 4 hours still look beautiful. We just need to weather the storm about another hour or two, and I say we're off to the races. But you know, there's some caution there in that. But again, that's why all the stop losses are put in place. Wait for the bottom and enter the alts we thought left us. Did I miss GMO? Yeah, the boring stocks market. Yeah, but so I just showed you that the Dow is on thin ice. It's probably going to come down. And I'm not trying to be rude. If it does, there's a 32% chance it breaks out of the rising wedge. So if I show you the daily, the Dow could break out of this right here. But to me, double top, I mean, that's bearish. We also have bearish divergence. Like this goes up, but these are going down. Like that's bearish divergence. This swings up, this swings down. I sell on this all the time on a stock. So this is what I do, man. It's the same thing. So that tells me I can make an easy prediction. The Dow is going back down to 26,000. I would watch my stocks. I would maybe take profits today. I think this is the beginning of a couple week downtrend for the Dow. Sorry to say, but that's what I see happening. Let's take a look at NIO 47, still pumping though. This thing did like a parabolic run. I have my little line. I think this is what it could do. You want to buy the bottom of the pattern. If it does come back down there, that's kind of your weight. But I showed you the whole market doesn't look too healthy. Plug power, that was the sell at 25 we gave you. After that, hey, it might flag, do something, but you know, the Stokes and the daily want to come down. That was a beautiful move. Went exactly the way it was supposed to go. Tesla to 500. I mean, I screamed about it for days. Buy Tesla, buy Tesla, buy Tesla. I had my call recently. The video to 16K. Let me just show it to you. I just want to prove a point here because the channel makes money consistently, and some people question that, and I think it's funny. So due to the questioning, I want to just show you something here. My last video, if we go to my channel, 16.4, I was actually on it last night, so maybe it'll go right back to where I was. Made so many videos in the last couple days. Look, 85 views, 95 views. You know, Polkadot got 400 views. That thing's moving. That's gonna be my winner pulling. I think that will get to 1,000 views. My first 1,000 view video. Bitcoin skyrockets 16.4. This video right here. This is what I'm calling. Look, I feel like I go over it Monday through Friday though. Not on the weekends. Usually we're all about. This is November 16th. Now Tesla is gonna fly. If you want to make some money, perfect time to buy Tesla is right now. So please do that. 18 likes. And love having that dislike there with 17 people, more likes than people watching. That's like insane. A lot of YouTubers are unable to achieve that, so I'm super excited about this. Now, this is gonna go up to 700. So huge 66% gains coming out of Tesla. It's right there, written in the sand for you guys. So take it while you can, man. Take it while you can. This is an opportunity. So anyone who says I don't give good calls, I just garnered you 25%. Easy. Like, and I did it. I called this for you. I called this for you like 3 days ago. I made you 25% in 3 days if you listen to me. And all I do is draw patterns by the bottom and show you where the target is. It's so simple. Like, I don't even know why people think it's crazy, right? Dude, Solo went to $8. That was an awesome call. Can you go over Solo, please? Yes, every call valid, boss. You don't gotta prove nothing. Yeah, but one of my good friends yesterday said, I followed your calls, they weren't good at all. I'll be honest, dude, like, I could show it to you. Like, I won't say his name. Because that's rude. But, like, he just joins my stuff, and he goes, so he goes, I sent that when you were having, I'm taking notes on your calls and predictions and seeing how accurate the TA is. So far, not very. Like, how rude is that? You know? I don't know. This is like a close friend of mine that's known me 20 years. Watching your calls, seeing how accurate you are, so far not very. A lot of buying and selling is done with algos, so TA theoretically should be accurate 100% of the time. I wasn't looking at crypto, was more interested in the TA on the stocks. Like, come on, man. Like, whatever. And I said, man, that's a close hater. Yo. You guys said it. I didn't say it. All I said was the information. You know, I'm a truth seeker, man. I live with the truth, man. But yeah, you'll find that like your closest friends will be the biggest haters. The closest people to me have been my haters. I'll be honest. I have that guy hitting that dislike. Such a hater. But I gave this call and I didn't just give it. I harped on it. Like every day I said Tesla, SLV in the someone the other day harped on it. Anyway, there's gems in my streams, man. Money to be made. Should have taken an options call out in that. Mo, I hate you. Well, it wasn't Mo that did that. Mo has been awesome. It did take a while for me to get my close friends to believe that the TA was real, though. People don't think that someone close to them could be good at stuff. They think, they gotta go find it outside. That's why you guys are like my biggest supporters, and you don't even know me, you know? Anyway, dominance continuing to rise, man. Actually, no, falling down. Okay, so it peaked here at 67.41, and now we're getting rejected. That's really good. We got rejected by this line, guys. It's really good. That's a good sign for the alts. So that's what happened. Dominance spiked. The alts. So the dominance was here. It spiked, came right back down. So XRP, man, at that 30-cent region, go to 40 cents. If you like 30% gains, then buy some XRP, right? So let's look at Litecoin. Little Litecoin doing really well today. I'd like to look at Omasi Go. Let's see what's going on. All right. Put an alert on Uni at 3.5. I'll long from that. Also, that should be the retest of the line. I agree. Let's take a look at Uni, though. What did it just do? 385, 389, double topping now. Double topping. You got your bearish divergence right here. You know, to me, this is it. This is when the move ends. Now, if it keeps going up after this, I mean, and I told you it was going to come back down, and it always retests the 21-day average. I don't care how far away it gets. Always. See it? So never worry. Always sell. Whenever you see it this far away, take a sell. You'll be able to get back in a couple minutes. Right on the 21. Like right now, you could take a sell. And you could be really confident about it because it's going to come back down. It does it every single time. You don't have to worry. When you know your TA, you do what the TA says. And your emotions are just completely detached from the move. You don't listen to your emotions. You just go with the TA over and over again. And then once you have a system like I have, you just use the system over and over and over and over and over again. I teach the system for $75 an hour. If you would like to be tutored, let me know. Come into my DMs here. You can't please them all. They're envious. Carry on. Pick up the ones that are with you and run with it. We appreciate what you share. Thank you so much, Kelly. It means the world to me. I can't wait for our session, man. You have such good energy. I'm super excited. I also get to meet everybody that I tutor, and I love meeting new people. So to me, this is like my dream. If you guys can help me achieve my dream, I could cry right here, man. Like, very passionate, very passionate. Sushi looks like it wants more on the 1 minute. If you like scalps, here's one for you. Stokes are down on the 1 minute. This is gonna fly. Here's a scalp for you. Stokes are about to cross. RSI looking good. MACD wants to make a move. We could wait a little bit longer. Might come back to the bottom of the pattern at 146. But watch for this. And then all you have to do is put your stop loss like right here below the pattern, 1.5%. If it breaks out, then that negates the trade. These are the easiest trades. I don't want to say easy, but these are the most probable trades to make in your life. Just like this. I am creating a course. We're creating a course right now, me and my wife. Every day we're adding to it, and we're doing a bunch of stuff, and we're showing basically, you know. We're going to create a promo. My good friend who's a multi-millionaire, he wants to back it, and he's going to actually run a campaign. He's going to take half of the revenue, but he's going to run a campaign for me. So, like, look for this channel to blow up, man. I have a backer. I have an investor. I'm moving forward. I got the power, man. I got the power. I'm going to take this. This is going to become my legacy. So, also still rapping, making rap music. If you want to support me, I have a rap album on iTunes. Sam Price, Life Elixir. You can buy it on Amazon Music. It's easy. Apple, Amazon right here. Everyone has an Amazon account. If you buy my album, I'd really appreciate it. Put my life and soul into it. And if you like my trading, then you're going to like my album because it's my philosophy. You're going to hear a little piece of who I am in there. And yeah, so if you've made some money trading with me, buy my album. I'm not even asking for donations. Like, I'm giving you more. I'm giving you more value. So, New Mind Records. I own my own masters. Check it out, man. And there's sushi on its way. Gonna break out of this pattern, I do believe, and get all the way up to 160, right? So even on the 1 minute, you're gonna see some gains here of 8% on the scalp. So I'm giving you a scalp right now, live. This is where you would enter the scalp on the breakout. Yo, yo, yo. I have it on CD. Who knows what those are? I'll be waiting for it. Okay. You can't please them all. How does one book a training session and pay? They go into the Telegram, and what you do is you go into my Telegram and you DM me and you say, hey, I'd like a tutoring session. I find you in here, and what I do is I then talk about it. Let me show you how you can pay, because I basically have just shown someone this recently. I got a session tonight at 8 p.m. with someone from Indonesia. Basically teaching people from all around the world. Like, I will have such a cool group of people. So anyway, this is really quick. So here it is. If you join my group, okay, the tutoring is legit, gang. Legit. Look at Jesse B, dude. Jesse, please could you write a paragraph about that? Yeah, I'm not good at spelling. None of us. I mean, I'm good at spelling. I'm not good at typing. If you could write a paragraph right now, explain to them where you were, how, I know it's a little personal, but if you could help out, if you're on your lunch break or something, or you could take like 2 minutes of your time, explain to them that it really helped. Like, because some people think you're just trying to shill, but I want you to kind of give them a breakdown of like where you were at, what your session with me did. And like, ever since he had a session with me, the guy's been making profitable trades. Like, I've been watching him. Like, he's been helping other people. I see him in other groups, and people are calling him an ace trader, Yeah. So check it out. First of all, I do strive for excellence. I set a standard for people who really want to learn and progress. As the group has grown more and more, people have been tutored by me, and we have some experts as well. So like, everyone in my group, and that's why when I hit 100 people in my group, it's going to be a paid group, because we have too many people in there that are super, super smart and know what's going on. No negativity is tolerated, and reference to drugs and alcohol, as well as swearing, should be refrained if possible. I do let people be free, but we focus on crypto and trades. As to you, and then they just went over his stuff. But and if you want to pay, you go. Many of my students take one session or two and stick with the group. The team is close knit and strong. You would get advice on your charts, calls, and tips on when to enter and exit trades. I will teach you how to properly manage risk and how to do TA by yourself like an expert. You can PayPal me at remotechief@gmail.com or Venmo me at SP the Cash Getter. Or even, I take crypto payments as well. You can send me Bitcoin, Litecoin, ETH, XRP, or Bitcoin Cash. I have all that stuff right here. So I'll post that in the chat, which I've never done. Thank you for that, Mo. Oh, it went over the... Yeah, see, that's I can't post it because it's over the character limit. How do you know someone is not an ace? They will say they're an ace. Uni is pulling back. Already up 50% on Uni. I'm not an ace. I have a potty mouth. Forgive me. I don't know. I never see you using a potty mouth. Revenge is sweet. Yes, it is. You're funny. Already up 15%. Would you short it? Well, I'm already up $52 and 2% on XRP. Look at that, man. Boom. That's how it begins. I make music too, bro. Let's work together. Really? Dude, can you make me a beat? Like, let's make some beats. You know? Let's make some beats. I'm all investing in Decentra Deck Coin. Superb coin. What up, Daniel Z? Yo, we have a lot of new people in here today, guys. I'm going to go over the list right now. Pat yourself on the back for coming in. We have BS Social Swap, Colin Unger, Jesse B, Love Learning, Kelly Jones, Mohit Singla, XRP Muser, Danny Setters, Chris Conlin, Theo the Wrench, Crypto Couture. You said YFI. I will look at that. Sorry, I missed that. Jesse B, Crypto Couture, Cody. Okay. I like Crypto Couture. Interesting. Kelly Jones, Ricky the Investor, Mohin Singla, BS Social Swap, Love Learning. I don't want to miss anybody here. Kelly Jones, I got you, right? Love Learning, Theo, Ricky the Investor. Boom, man. Did I miss anyone? I feel horrible if I do. Yeah, Marafro, what's going on? Abzilla, killing it. Yeah. BB Rahman, thank you so much. I don't know why you retracted your comment, but put in another one. Daniel Z, guys, I'm all investing in Decentra. It's called Mana, though. Isn't that Mana, not Ditcoin, not Deckcoin? It's called Mana. Hello, new family. Chris Conlin, yo, do you have a list of viewers instead of scrolling through the chat? I don't know. I don't think so. No. All right, guys. Sushi now pumping like I told you it was going to pump. You should have taken my call here on Sushi live on the chat. I've already would have made you money right here. I am out of capital, but I could have made even more money. Mana is interesting for sure. Very interesting. Yeah, you shorted on leverage. Nice job, man. Nice job. Let's look at Uni. That's why you never chase a green candle. It always going to come back. And that's why when you know your TA, your emotions don't kick in. They just don't. See, I told you that we had bearish divergence. I told you we're going to start coming down. Now, we do have support here. There's a chance we make strong support in this section. The 1 minute does want to curve back. You're on the pink. This could be your level back up, you know. If we look at the 15 minute where the Stokes, they're kind of up there, but we could get pinned again. The 1 hour. See, I don't touch stuff like this now. Getting overbought, you know. I'm like a snake in the grass, man. Which I mean, and I don't mean to say that. It's kind of a shady thing to say. But what I mean is when it comes to a trade, I'm like predator and prey. I wade in the weeds and I attack, right? Like I set the trade up and I snatch it, you know? So my trades are already planned. Like this double bottom, I'm getting in on this wick. And look, this is a 1 hour chart. 1, 2, 3, you're waiting, you know? Sometimes you get in here, you're waiting. It's a game of patience. As Warren Buffett said, right? The market is just a place to move wealth from the patient to the impatient. If you're impatient, you're going to lose a lot of money. And if you don't know TA, you're going to be impatient because your emotions are going to take over and you're not going to know what's going on. So just, you know. Hi, Sam. 3 dots on the sidebar across from the top chat words. Drop down under the participants. As a host, you don't have what we have. No, I have it right here. So I hit this 3 dots. I hit participants. But there's more people than that. So that's not true. Right? We have way more people in the chat than that. If I just said XRP Muser, Mohit Single, Love Learning. So that, interesting how maybe those are people who are actually subscribed. Other people aren't subscribed. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I always give an upside target. Every time. It's also posted in the chat. In the Telegram. Have you joined my Telegram yet, Kelly? What up, Sulo? What's up, Anthony? Dude, my boy Anthony right here. Let me tell you about Anthony. Now, his brother and me are great friends for 20 years. And I kind of would come into their restaurant every day. They ran a restaurant together and I would just talk about cryptocurrency. Their dad would look at me like I was out of my mind. I bet, guys, I'm making money. Like, it's insane. This is in 2017. And they just looked at me and were like, cool. They also knew another kid that became a millionaire off of Ethereum. So someone locally became big off of crypto. So I wasn't the only person kind of showing them that this is the way. That buy in XRP was just, it was like perfecto. Anyway, so when XRP did its dump, my buddy Anthony here, who just said what up, he bought XRP at 0.9 cents. And he'd been watching it. He already been buying it at 30, 25. Someone want to buy an Insta account for 22K. BS Social Swap sells Instagram accounts. I'm in your Telegram, but I'm looking at you on YouTube, not watching the chat. I'm a Bitcoin mama. Oh, you're a Bitcoin mama. See? I knew you were the mama, dude. I like that you call yourself Bitcoin mama. I think that's cool as hell. No, because I know it's going to be crazy, but my friend was in the GDF Mafia, where they would travel around the country, and they had what's called mamas. And mamas were girls that made sure everything went well. And they're, and they did a lot of crazy stuff. The mamas would hide the drugs. The mamas would, make sure if someone was sick or on a drug, they would kind of pat them down and cool them off and, get them out of whatever crazy K-hole they were in. It's crazy, but they were like the loyal hoarders of the group. They were the people that really maintained order and made sure everyone had what they need too, right? So every group needs a mama. You are the crypto lifer mama. I hope you're cool with that. Calling you out real quick. Let me show you my XRP target. I made a call on Fluent too, going to 325. Let's take a look at what happens with that. My target for XRP is literally, it's all the way up here. 39 is my long-term target for this. And why is that? Well, I look at the 4-hour, and it's this giant triangle that we're going to break out of, right? Now, we have resistance here at 33. We're going to have a little issue there, but we're forming that cup. Guys, and boom. Okay, now is it for the secret. I was going to show you guys a template. Yeah, I know, that is the behind the scenes, right? So you are a mama. I knew it. So check it out, guys. This is the secret I'm going to teach you. You're going to go, and I made a new template today. Where did I make that? Did I not save it? I had to. Alert on Bitcoin. Why do I have an alert on Bitcoin now? Crossing the lines. It's crossing my lines again. Just a level, I don't know why. It was an old alert. Delete old alerts. Okay, so I want to teach you guys something unreal right now that I found out a couple weeks ago, and that really tends to work really well. Okay. Two little tricks here. I'm going to ask you to do two things, okay? If this would ever load. Okay. We're going to take off the 200. Open up a blank template, right? You could put MACD and all that stuff on there. So actually, let's... I swear I saved this template today. Trend watch. Here we go. I call it trend watch. Okay. And this is so amazing. This is going to show us, okay, when a trend is behaving the proper way. Okay. Now, taking a bit to load. Come on. Okay. Now, see this blue line? This is insane, guys. I'm going to show you something. I'm giving you a gem here, so pay attention. You could do this in the stock market as well. Everyone wants to know when a trend is established so they can start buying the trend. Now, when you buy a trend, you're 58% more likely to make money than when you're not buying a trend. So that also is establishing a better high for you, right? Now, look at what happens. What we do is we add the simple moving average, smooth moving average, it's called, right? The SMA. And how you would add that is you go to an indicator and you add the SMA, smooth moving average. Click on that. And then you want to leave that on the settings at 4. Okay. That's just going to stay. This is the smooth moving average. Hard to see. Let me zoom into it for you. But guys, I'm giving you a gem right now. Please pay attention. I hope you're watching or listening. So This is the orange line. Let me make it brighter. Make it a little thicker. Yeah, there it is, okay? It's pretty bright. I could make it yellow. I like making it yellow. There we go. I'm all about saturation. I guess being in TV, like I always like my colors to pop, you know? Okay, so we got a thick blue line and a thick yellow line. And we're gonna call this trend watch, okay? Insane what I'm about to show you. So you're trading Bitcoin and you're trying to get in and out. Now, you wait, and when you see this orange line crosses the blue line, trend just explodes. Look at this. Let's go back in a little more. Here again, we have this should be at 144, not 144.1. That's absolutely insane. Okay. But wow, it worked even better on 144.1, which is actually interesting. Did we just find something out? Or maybe it is 144.1. Hold on. Let me hit that 12 hour. Yeah, so whenever we cross trend, that's when you want to start to buy. So right now we cross, you run this trend up. Right now we cross, you run this trend up. Right now we cross, you run this trend up. Right now we cross, you run this trend up. So it's able to establish trends. That's what this indicator does, okay? And it's freaking spot freaking on. Like, you get into the trades when you see the yellow line cross the blue line. It's that simple. So put this in your Rolodex. Put this in your trading style. Let's see if we can use it today and establish a trend on Uni or something else, right? Today it would have worked. Let's see how it would have worked at getting into Uni, right? We can find Uni. Where the heck is the price? But if you like that gem, please give a thumbs up. Lifer, peep the Telegram. Thank you so much. Okay, so here is a huge here's someone that I tutored, and they're gonna give you personal an account of the tutoring. Okay, I can't wait to read this. Like, I'm like freaking out right now, honestly. 23 people watching, the most we've ever had. Hit the like button. Let's get up to those 20 likes. People. The like button helps you reach more people that you like. So remember that. You'll end up meeting more people that you like by hitting the like button. It really serves you more than as much as it serves me. It serves you. Yeah, isn't that funny, Sam? I googled it. Look how, yeah, you have to see it. All right, so tutoring. I have spent a few months in the group where I kept finding myself getting wrecked, and my questions were not getting answered. I had a good foundation since being in silver and gold for years, but the group setting was not working for me. I found Lifer's group after a really bad trade, and I watched him work. I was sold. I took a mentor session, and the Lifer put me on the track to profitability. I took his advice, wrote down all the notes, and got to work. Using his system, I made some money and lost some money. I still had some questions on things and I wasn't clear on. I reached out for one more. The second session was fine tuning, and this was the one that locked me in to a life as a crypto lifer, into crypto lifer. His system really focuses on divergences and patterns. I struggle with divergences since I knew this was how lifer trades. I had to learn them. I spent 2 days focusing on divergences. No trades, just finding divergences on coins. So thankful for this one-on-one. I learned the best one-on-one. I almost recovered half my losses since joining his group, and I can't thank him enough. Lifer is a patient, calm, smart, and really cares. I can feel it when his eyes leak on the stream. I know those are tears of joy that makes my own eyes leak. I love you, Lifer. Anyway, I'm just sorry. I need a moment. Impacting people's lives really gets to me. I gotta snap out of it. Sorry. Wear my heart on my sleeve. And that's why, guys, if I could trade, anybody can trade. Because I have the strongest emotions of anybody I know. Ask any one of my friends, you know? Ask any one of my friends. It's like, yeah. Quit your blubbering. Great review, you're the man. Okay, sorry. I'm lacking sleep too. That kind of throws me off. So, anyway. Oof. I just didn't know I was going to change people's lives in that way. I had no idea the impact of Crypto Lifer. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know where this was going to go. I had no idea. But, guys, did you just watch what we just showed you? Mo, did you watch this? The blue line and the red line showing you trends? So look, the second the yellow line crosses, you buy. It almost perfects that you won't hit your stop loss too. Look at it. And right now we're about to have it happen again. Right here on Uni. Let me take off this work. So this is kind of scary. Because this is predicting a huge Uni run up right now. Saying that it really hasn't even happened yet. It's about to happen. The trend is about to begin. For Uni. Wow. Look, when this yellow line crosses the red line, the blue line, it's on like Donkey Kong. Boom. Boom. At least a jump up. Not always huge, but this is 14%, right? All right. This is really just the beginning. Kudos to you, Jesse. Nothing like giving back to others. This is why we feel like one big family. I really appreciate that. Trend against SMA is a solid strategy. Everyone should employ. Yeah, basically, that's what I'm doing. Yep. It's insane. Oh my God, what a beautiful review. You were very deserving of it. I can attest to a life-changing experience. Thank you, Love Learning. I appreciate that. If you could even write something, I'd appreciate it. If it matters, you know? Anyone who wants to add, please just let people know that, like, because some people come up like, you know, what am I going to get out of this tutoring thing, you know? And you're just like, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Sam changed my life in 2001 when I had long hair. I've known Mo since 2001, man. Long-term friendships, too. They mean something. They mean a lot. I want to see... so, Uni... When are we going to get back into Uni? Because we can see that there's a huge explosion about to happen. Looks like Uni's going to break above this blue line and really go on a tear. I see it going up to $5 pretty soon. We have more art for the NFTs. The eggs hatch. Draw and label the life cycle of a frog. Oh my God. She drew and labeled the life cycle of a frog, guys. Okay. It has the eggs hatch, right? The tadpoles swim. Wait, the tadpoles grow... Oh yeah, so the eggs hatch, the tadpoles swim, the tadpole grows into a new frog. The tadpole grew back legs. And she did this all. And can you put a little Bitcoin sign, like right there? Mm-hmm. Let me show you how to make the Bitcoin sign. Let's see your Bitcoin sign. The B, and then the two lines on the bottom of the B and the two lines on the top of the B. No, down, vertical lines. Let me show you.
Up.
These. And these. Bitcoin B. As long as we get a B on all your artwork, we're going to put it up on Rarible. I keep saying it, but it's going to happen, I think, today. Bulls make money, bears make money, frogs get slaughtered.
Frogs are slimy.
That's funny. That's very funny.
But I have a
Yeah,
joke.
so
Wait, I have a joke. What did the frog do when his car crashed?
what did the frog do when his car crashed?
He told.
He towed. Ha. Well done, kiddo. Well done. Hey. Kava 170. Look, you can see there's a big trend about to happen in a lot of these. Look, Kava double bottom in the 1 hour. Interesting. Off of the 200-day moving average. Double bottom here as well. 1 hour. Looks like it could erupt. 4 hour looking nice as well. So watch Kava, dude. You can see all these alts really want to fly. Look at the daily on Kava. Doing all right. Could extend itself a little more as well. And what are the pundits saying? That 18K really wants to hold. Interesting. Some interesting news here. Yeah, we're seeing a decoupling in gold. We're going to discuss that as well on the channel right now. 499 billion market cap, right? Hackers attacked. So this is from 3 commas. Hackers attacked Origin Dollar Project, OUSD. They managed to withdraw 7 million in Ethereum and die. As a result, the Origin Dollar stablecoin collapsed by 80%. So OUSD now is not a stablecoin. So be careful, guys. Citibank analyst Tom Fitzpatrick stated the current market phase should be considered bullish. He also believes that Bitcoin now resembles the gold market in the 1970s. And according to the forecast, by December 21, Bitcoin may reach $318,000. This is a Citibank analysis now. The same people who tell you not to buy it. Like, Samsung plans to use blockchain for secure file transfers as early as January 21. About 3 billion worth of tokens is locked in the Polkadot network for staking, dude. 3 billion is locked in Polkadot. USDT market capitalization has renewed its historical all-time high, reaching 18 billion of Tether. The number one of open positions of the futures market has reached record highs. A Bitcoin growth above 16,000. The open interest now exceeds $6 billion. I've been telling you guys everything from the very beginning to watch. And yeah, just stay in there, man. Insane. Just want to find this one article. If I could even find it, it got posted last night. So much goes on in my group. I can't even find it. Last night at 5, 9:30, 12. I'm also looking for another admin, man. I'm looking for another admin in the group. If someone really wants to be an admin, let me know. If you like, I just want to like give you that position if you're willing. You don't have to be, but if you want to be. Someone with good technical analysis. I'm honing in on BS Social Swap. I've only been in the group a few weeks, and you can't put a price on what Lifer is teaching. A truly inspiring boss, man. A great teacher. You learn and get inspired at the same time. Priceless. Make Jesse the admin. Social next in line. Holding Kava. Bulls make money. Frogs get slaughtered. Yeah. So looking at the news now, Deutsche Bank. Bitcoin is increasingly being favored over gold. Deutsche Bank has noted Bitcoin's recent growth versus inflation hedge assets. Bitcoin is up 70% over the last 6 weeks, as most investors are starting to see it as a credible investment asset. On the year, Bitcoin is up 150%, outpacing gold for a significant margin. Guys, they were printing money 10 years ago. In 2008, they were printing money. They printed money in 2010, 12. When Bitcoin came out, you were like, oh, this has a deflationary asset? It basically halves every 4 years and cuts the supply? Like, and you don't want to be in it, when they're overprinting something that's extending the supply, all you have to do is learn 8-year-old math about supply and demand. You don't even have to be this crazy, Bitcoin engineer, and you don't have to be that intelligent. You have to have an 8th grade education, an 8-year-old education, or maybe an 8th grade economy education about supply and demand. Like, it's, if I have 2 little gold toys, say I had kids out in the backyard, and I had 10 toys, and 2 of them were bright gold, 3 of them were bright blue, and 4 of them were red. Yeah, maybe the random kid will want the red or the blue one. But most of the kids want the bright gold coin, a bright gold toy. And if there's only 2 of those toys, the kids are going to fight over it. It's human nature when the supply is low for us to want. It's built into us. So we should use that to make money. I'm holding 56 Litecoin right now. What a great day for me. We're going to look at Litecoin. So gold. Take the point Future Read said is one of the oddities has been the dramatic divergence between gold and silver on the one hand and Bitcoin on the other. And there also seems to be an increasing demand to use Bitcoin where gold used to be used to hedge dollar risk, inflation, and others. Well, it's more deflationary. It's a better asset than gold. I'm considering selling my gold at this point, which I can't believe I'm saying that, but why would I leave all that money locked up when I could use it, right? CBD from Ireland and green tokens. Interesting. What does that mean? Greenheart, CBD from Ireland and green tokens. At the Irish company Greenheart, CBD and tokens come together. The public presale of the ERC20 token Greenheart Punt on the LA token platform has been running since November of 2020. This is getting a little loud. The project aims to address the challenges of the CBD industry and harness the benefits of blockchain for the industry, a green vision from Ireland. Those who take part in the IEO benefit from the bonuses between 20 and 50% in November, depending on the date the token was purchased. The entrepreneur's vision about the Irish-made CBD products from seeds to finished products. We want to help farmers produce the best organic hemp plants and process them in the most natural way possible, using cold press extraction machines. We have spent years researching extraction methods to develop homogenized cold press extraction that can produce the most effective CBD products for the end user with full traceability from seed to shelf. Yeah, we want to know that our product is beautiful from the beginning to the end. I like this, combining blockchain and marijuana together. The coin is right up my alley. Greenheart Punt. Is it on? Look at Zlot. Coming back down to 1330, only up 40%, but doing well. Where's my YF die right now? Wow, doing really well. 2,269, up 21% today alone. Telling you, I gave you guys that call a couple days ago. All right, let's see what else. Green. What was it called? Greenheart Punt, right? So it looks like they don't have it here yet. No, not up yet. On the LA token though. You got some green med. You got a bunch of weed coins though. No one's really talking about these yet. We should do a little deep dive into some marijuana coins. How the sats stack up, comparing the milestones. The $355 billion market cap. The latest Bitcoin rally, combined with the increase in circulating Bitcoin since 2017, has resulted in a new all-time high in cryptocurrency's total market capitalization. 200 billion was said to be an incredible feat, allowing the underlying network to stand up against some of the largest entities in the world. With the total market cap now at 335 billion, here's how Bitcoin now stacks up compared to the giants like banks, retail giants, tech firms, and more. I had a friend who used to be like, when Bitcoin was at $180 market cap, he's like, Apple's at $1 trillion, like, why even look at Bitcoin? They don't even care about it. And I said, because it has that much more room to grow. Like, it's like a plant. XXI, random nicotine CBD play up 50%. Take profits. Let's take a look at that for you. Maybe be quick on it too. Back to 18K on Bitcoin, just so you know. I'm calling 19.4 before I close my trade. I'm sticking to it. My leverage trade. Let's look at the Gus funds. Apple down today. The Dow now down 140 points. Not doing too well, right? So crypto, way better place to be in today. Okay, so you're talking XXII. Sounds like some shenanigans. Is this it here? Second Century Group Inc. ARCA market at 148. Is this it? Ooh, what a pump. Yeah, I mean, you're overbought. You're overbought in the daily at this point. Look at that. Always take profits up here. Every time. And you're hitting previous resistance. I mean, it's textbook buy, textbook sell. And you're, look how far away you are from the moving averages. Every time you're this far away from the moving average, you snap back. Yeah, I showed you this on the crypto. Snap back, snap back. This 21 is going to come up, and you're going to have to come back to it. You know, that's one of the biggest pumps I've ever seen in any coin. Up 22% already. I would take my money. Especially this looks like kind of shady. Is this what we're talking about? It's the Roman numeral 22. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. 22nd. Yeah, okay, so 22nd. Now I know I'll get the right one. I would take profits at 148. Let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, you're overbought as well up here. Looks like you're going to come back down. I don't see the divergence yet. No bearish divergence. Look at the 5 minute. It is forming a cup, which usually is accumulation. Right now. But it does, what I just keep reiterating is the space from the moving average on the 1 hour, right? So we almost came back. Eventually they're going to kiss. Here's a pump. Here's a really close. Here's like the only thing that happened similar, right? I feel like is this pump back here. I just saw out of the corner of my eye. This one right here. And see, even on the flag, we come and kiss it. It's only a matter of time that we kiss it when you get this far away. So taking profits at 148 was the smartest thing you could do. I think if you don't take profits, you're gonna lose that profit. I love XTZ, and you know what? It hasn't really had its pump like Band or Atom. It's like it was with them for a while, and then when it got sold off below $2, and honestly, we're making 6 to 7% a year. You can't go wrong, right? SXP starting to make a move too as well. More art? Did you put the Bitcoin symbol in there? Oh, you did. Look, she added the Bitcoin B and turned it yellow. So she's making crypto art, guys. It's going up on Rarible. We're doing this today. I've said it for a week straight now. We're doing this today. We're going to scan those in and turn them into digital assets. And we're going to empower my daughter to be an amazing person. Okay, so XTZ at 212. So let's take a look at XTZ. What time is it, guys? 11:55. I got to jump at 12 o'clock. I got tutoring sessions, videos to make, and all sorts of stuff to do. May have to start making the stream a little shorter. My wife's been on me about how long I live stream for, but I tell her that like it just keeps rocking, and I don't want to stop. So I don't know. We did lose some subscribership. We got up to. Let's hit that 20 likes though. Let's do that. Let's hit that 20 likes. That'd be dope. Anyway, it's ranging in this beautiful range, right? Up and down, up and down. And let's see how long it's been doing that. I love this little ruler. I started using it a couple weeks ago. 13 days and 7 hours. We've been seeing this in basically an accumulation period, in my opinion. This is Wyckoff accumulation. We're going to make a bowl for you and take a look at this bowl. Let's go to the 8 hour for the bowl. Yeah. We showed you trend. Let's go to the trend watch and see what that looks like as well in a second. Yeah, so to me, it's forming this bowl here. Let's take off all my previous work and we'll get back to the brass tacks. So whenever I look at a coin, the first thing I do is I look at it on a very large time frame and I make support and resistance lines wherever I can. Okay. Wherever I see that price was having a bit of an issue, or wherever price stopped, it came back down. Then what I also do is I find, basically a local level, and I pull a Fibonacci on that. These look similar together sometimes, and I hit the wrong one when I'm moving fast. And that gives us the 786 retracement, right? So we should have a little bit of resistance at the 618, which we did. It came back down. Now we need to move up. This is a great place to accumulate. This is where accumulation really is in the 0.5 and the 618. If you can get below than that, it's 70% retrace. To me, that's amazing. So we were at 450. You're 70% retrace to 212. Really smart time to buy. Let's look at the daily. You want to buy overbought on the daily. Like this was your buy here at 204. We're not that far though. And you can see we have bullish divergence forming on the daily. Swing down to swing down, and then you have swing up to swing up. That tells you that that was your bottom. And I actually show you other places where trends start to begin, and I see this is the basis of the trend. That wick down right there at 183 was a gift. That was probably someone putting a huge buy order and just catching it. Lucky buy order for that guy. Amazing. So, yeah, this looks really good. Now the daily, you're right, it is kind of shriveling, and it is in a downtrend, right? Let's look at the daily right now. We do see the hidden bullish divergence, but so far we're in this channel, right? We're in a channel, and we're at the top of the channel. So we could come back down to support at 706 at 181, or we could break up. So I'm watching this level right here. I'm going to put a line here. I'm going to put an alert right there. That alert's going to tell me when XDZ decides to kind of break out of this falling wedge. Normally, we do see somewhat of a double bottom. This could be the breakout. We are above the 21-day moving average. Let's check out how the 4-hour looks. So the 4-hour actually is about to have a cross. That's very bullish to me. And also this wick here shows heavy buy pressure, especially the size of it. Tells me that we may not want to come back down here. And that was probably a pretty large order, in my opinion, that did that. So we could get to the 618, which is at 241. And that, to me, is your gap trade, which will render you 13%, okay? But if we were to take the breakout of this rising wedge, I feel like it kind of, you could see it do something like this back to resistance at 322. So that's my longer term call for XTZ, going back to 320. It's only a matter of time. Went all the way back down to $1, which I can't believe was that in that March. That was the pandemic pop. So if we didn't get the pandemic pop, guys, I really feel like these coins would be up here somewhere. I think the pandemic gave us an opportunity to accumulate at a nice price, honestly. I'm just going to look at the positives of Corona. It may make us far more wealthy in the long run. So let's look at that as a gift, right? So the 4-hour wants to go. Let's look at the 1-hour. Let me pull up the Stokes on the template. Yeah, you're right. Now bull flagging on the 1-hour, right? So to me, this is a bull flag on the 1-hour. Got really close to breaking out, came back down. This has to be the breakout here. We want to see it break this level. It's been on a downtrend since September 15th, so a 2-month downtrend. About to break a 2-month downtrend. Getting really close. So it's all odds in the space. If we can't break out, we could come back down to the bottom of the pattern at 174, and at that point, that would be textbook buy. Textbook buy. We have a few things going for us, showing that we do have support though. So where did the chat go? 21 watching, 15 likes. Come on, people, hit that button. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. XDZ, something worth eyeing. Check out the daily. Thank you very much for that, Mo. Yeah, if you're on the channel, just hit the like button. Some people are on their TVs though and stuff, right? They need to make an interactive TV like button so people can like while they're on TV. Like there should be a like button on the remote control, something like that, you know? So XTZ, would I go into it right now? Let me see the 15-minute Stokes and see how they're doing. They are low. I just crossed up though, not doing too healthy. So I'm going to say that, let me see if I'm going to play this. What do I want? What do I want to happen? Well, we do see a double bottom forming. Honestly, I just said like this, you know, this is your level. If it breaks this line here at 218, it's on like Donkey Kong. You could buy right now at the top of this trend line and just put a very, very stiff stop loss, in my opinion. Like, but the Stokes aren't in your favor yet. The buy was like right there, technically, at the bottom of the trend line at 202. Could have missed that. Those were your entries. I always buy the bottom of the trend line. Now I'd have to wait for a retest. So that's the idea. Wait for this to come up, retest this line, and that's where you want to buy, right there. So if this does break out and retest, I would like to buy. If it breaks out and continues, I would like to get above this region because I believe it's going to gap up. So 218 buy really could set you off up. You will miss the little beginning of the move, that 4.8%, but I think there's a lot coming out of that. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure. I would wait though. Like, I'm not making the entry now at 213, but there's a chance it is now. Like, so I'm breaking it down for you, right? I would wait for this retest or the breakout above 218. So that's my play. Ricky the investor, this guy knows his stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the day. We had an amazing show. Unreal. I can't believe how fast the 2.5 hours go by now. Like, it's absolutely insane. Just completely flying. Waves just not stopping. I don't know what to say about this. I made a perfect buy at $3. I would be up 100% at this point. So yeah, waves doing its thing. Unreal, really. See my previous work. This was I basically told you right here, aggressive buy at the bottom of the trend line. See, this was my move on waves here. So I called this bottom clearly in my group. I took profits earlier than I should have, but see, I say buy the breakout of the retest. Same thing I'm doing all the time. Look, never even hit your stop loss, and you'd be up damn near 100% right now since October 29th. So 2 weeks, 100%. I'm waiting for a pullback. Ultimately, why I'm eyeing it consistently is because it hasn't popped like a lot of them. Yeah, you're right. And it's going to pop. It's going to pop. So only a matter of time. It's going to pop. Look at this guy. This guy calling for a crash every day. If I go through his channel, this guy, opticalart.com, I shouldn't be hating. And I'm not really hating, but like, he's calling for crashes constantly. But he does really good with, I got to give it to him, he does good with the fib circles. I watch his fib circle charts, and they're all right. I'm just hard on these other people that do the same thing.
Push up. If Wi-Fi pushes up above this white ring, your next target is right here, 28,805, and then if you push above that, it will be 29,138. But watch what happens if we push above this. You get a perfect rejection at this yellow ring. So I'm going to leave this up here. So write that down, because it's going to be cycling through the charts. So, you know, like I said, if it's just not on this chart, you know, write down that number so you know to pay attention.
28,836, 27,989. Let's see how he was on that. Yeah, he's right. I mean, we pushed back 28.86. We're about to hit that 28.89. That's also my level here, pretty close. That's basically the top of the pattern as well, right? If you just, so you can pattern trade, you can use fib circles. And basically, I called this trade out earlier today too. I said if you get in here, it should just basically make it back to the top of the pattern, 27% gains. Posted this into the chat room earlier today. Yeah, some things are more simple. Just a macro, right? Look at it, like, oh, it usually goes to the top of the pattern. We're right here. We should go to the top of the pattern, right? YFII, man, flying as well, up 13%. You can see this one was in the cup. Always draw your cups, guys. Oh, one last thing I want to show you is my price target for Bitcoin. Okay. I think YFI will dump to 5K. Even lower than 100K. We need to get you to 200 plus views. It's for sure we do, man. Every day we need 200 views on these. It's a struggle with YouTube, man. You got to just keep plugging away. You got to show up every single day. The second you take a day off, you go backwards. Telling you, like, you just got to keep moving. You can't stop. It's like you're on a treadmill. You wake up in the morning, right back to work. You go to sleep working. YouTube is literally a 24/7 encompassing job. Like, probably no other job is as hard as YouTube. Like, you gotta love it. You gotta absolutely love it. I don't know if it's gonna go to. You think it'll go down to 5K? I don't think so. I think that's outrageous. But who knows? You're pretty smart, man. I liked your calls, but I don't think so. Anyway, YFII in this cup. I say it's just gonna keep moving. I think YFFI, this one is gonna get back up to 6,800. So YFI did its thing. Watch YFII. 4 hour looks good. Just had a cross as well. So this is looking pretty bullish. It's at previous resistance. Okay. My wife is calling the stream. She's saying I'm out. Last thing I want to show you is this. The daily is this. Okay. So this was a cup and handle. I'm just going to show you something here. And then we're out. But this was a cup for Bitcoin. Okay. Here was your handle. Little cup and handle. And we boomed, right? Now, you take this here and you bring it up. And it gives you your target of the cup and handle. And look at that, dude. See? See how TA works? Like a freaking glove, man. Insanity. Absolute insanity. I just wanted to show you guys that. Boom. Still bullish on Bitcoin. Still bullish on XRP. Still bullish on Band. Waiting for that Bitcoin dominance to slip back, damn. Still pumping in this cup, too. That's it, guys. YFDI, man. Don't sleep. A lot going on in this market. A lot of ways to make money. Remember when we draw the same pattern before almost 1 month with target of 18K? Yes, we did. I draw it all the time. Wi-Fi. Because I said so. Right? Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Couldn't do it without you guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Let's say it together, guys. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to reset. And are you guys ready? Even you, Mo. Even you, Mo. You don't get to escape. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else.